I am Spanners, this is In the Toolbox, and tonight we're getting properly into V-Rising. We had a little go at this in the Streamiversary, but I really wanted to get into the new update, show off all the stuff that they've done, that they've changed and added to the game. There's so much. The more that me and Coffee have played it on the Shadow Knight server, the more we've discovered. So we're starting a new, fresh game with quite highly hiked up resource rates, so harvesting and stuff, but the combat difficulty is still the same. So we should be able to get through nice and quick and show you the new stuff. But I didn't want to jump onto the Shadow Knight server and do this because we've already kind of done most of the new stuff, so you'll be missing a huge amount. Yeah, I like this game. We really enjoyed V-Rising when it first came out, and I'll tell you what, the stuff that they've added, the Gloomrot update, it's a free update as well, so if you've got V-Rising, you've got Gloomrot. Just fully. There are no parts of Gloomrot that you have to pay anything for, which I think is wonderful. This is a proper-sized DLC for a game, free, as an update, and I massively respect that. So huge kudos to Stunlock Studios for that, because in a world full of developers who are throwing out much smaller DLCs for money that you have to pay for, they've released this massive update for their game, completely free to everyone who's already got it. And everyone who picks it up in future. So I think that's amazing. I think it's really good. And it's worth a nod too. Because like I say, it's bloody rare. It's bloody rare at the moment. I'm going to put you guys into the gameplay, finish creating my character, and then open the game. So if you are in our gaming community, and you have added me on Steam, and you have V-Rising, come and play. This server will only be up during streams. But as I say, that's why the resource rate is jacked up. And yeah, if you want to come and play around, feel free. The maximum clan size is 20, and it's mostly PvE server, so just, you know. But PvP, I suppose, is possible? I don't really. Sorry to put this on you, mate, but I'm going to need you to be extra funny tonight. I need a big cheer up. I learned about different types of abuse today. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I will do my best. Yeah, I will do what I can. We are currently waiting with bated breath. I've been glued to my phone all day. Let me bring over the gameplay. So yeah, I've been absolutely glued to my phone all day because we're waiting for the results of these auditions, and I knew it wouldn't come today, but still, like, every ping and every noise that my phone has made is like, oh, like, getting way too excited. So at some point soon, I'm sure. Right, behold this majestic bastard. I don't know what this guy is, but Severin, I got you. And people should be able to join now. So this is a very happy. He's just a happy guy, okay? He's just a happy guy. He's just here to make friends and stab them. Oh, I click leave game. I'm a smart cookie. That's what I am, chat. I am an intelligent man. Oh my god! What a strong start! What an absolute power move at the start of the stream. I bet none of you saw that coming, did you? Never let them know your next move, chat. Never let them know your next move. Oh my god! I feel like that is that doesn't bode well for the playthrough as a whole, does it? Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I saw you hovering over it, and I was hoping you'd press it. There is a command to count screw ups. Yes, there absolutely is. It's !pro because it counts how many times I've been a professional streamer. Yeah. There we go. See, I've proven my expertise. If the pro counter ever overtakes Hugh of Fun's sneeze counter, we'll know something's wrong. Did I see your first message? Hang on. Yes, you saw me hovering over it and you were hoping I would press it, and I did. I absolutely did. Oh, sorry, yes, the one at Payday 2 is free. Yes, that's a good point. I saw you pop that up in Discord earlier. That's absolutely true. Folks, if you do not yet own Payday 2, you can currently pick it up for free on the Epic Store. I would recommend grabbing it. I see no reason not to be perfectly honest with you. There is, yeah, it's hay fever. The thing is, McGilligus, I'm the hay fever sufferer in the house, you know? So it should be... Where's my hair gone? I've forgotten which hair I had. It should be me that's doing all the sneezing, but for some reason, it's not. It's always hue of fun. Right, in the toolbox. Create. Create. I know what I'm doing here, chat. Press space to wake up, and we are in-game. So let's go. No messing, let's go straight in. Not that I've done this opening part tons of times before, but I absolutely have. And you can stop and smash all these and hope to get some resources out of them, but it's not worth it. Trust me. Yeah, hay fever season is fully in swing here as well. Like, it's been really bad the last few days. To the point where, like, going outdoors just to drive to the school and pick Mini Wrench up is a truly, truly painful experience for me. Give me that rat. So yeah, all the resource rates are turned up, all the loot rates are turned up, but actual combat difficulty itself remains completely the same. Meaning, we should be able to get to the good stuff a little bit faster. Let's use a sword. Do that counter. Slay enemies using the bone sword. Claim bone ring. Pew pew. Boop boop boop. What's the way out of here again? Claim. Right, there we go. So now we make some bits of stuff. We need plant fibre for that, for which we need to get out of here, and I need to remember the way out, which I feel is not this way. Think I was supposed to take a right turn, chat. I thought, oh, a free rat. Don't mind if I do. For some community chaos, Magica was always absolute havoc, wasn't it? What a wonderful game that is for chaos, eh? Right, let's quickly loot these out, because that's just a bunch of free starting resources. Whee! Right, toolbox out. I don't need to kill these guys anymore. We are good. Free rat. Free rats are the best rats, right? Okay, I'm trying to decide where I'm going to want my base to be. I think much similar to what we did on Shadow Knights, I might go for somewhere central. In fact, very specifically, here was amazing. Here is a great place to put a base because it's super central on the map. So I'm thinking that. You've had to start carrying packets of tissues as your antihistamines don't seem to be working anymore. Yeah, like, they're just not having the same effect, are they? Twisted, I get you. Yeah, let's choose here as our starting base, yeah? This is a good location for a starting base. Or here. How about here? Right? Right in the middle of North Gloomrot. One of my personal favourite places for a base later on is here. This is what we did last time. We put a base here because it made farming this city for schematics and high-end stuff like that really easy. Because we're not PvP focused on this as well, you can teleport with all resources. That's an important point to note. So, doesn't matter what you're carrying, you can always use the teleport points. Because otherwise, all that serves to do is hold you up when you're not being PvP focused. So, I've got 1.2 kilometers to go until I reach the intended base location. Can I do it? Let's get some blood. Clan. Create clan. Toolbox clan. We be tooling. We be boxing. Oh, I can't have boxing. We be tooling. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. So if anyone does come into the game and would like to join the helpfully named Toolbox clan, just let me know. And I'll... Yes. Minnie brought those home.
A while back.
Oh yes, yes.
It's a little table for Harry. and a weight to get their arms strong again.
Oh, wow.
It's a mini version of what he's got.
That's adorable. That's absolutely adorable. My son is adorable. Hey, Meeps! Also on Payday 2 news, apparently Payday 2 comes to the Epic Store with Steam Crossplay. Yes, L-Crabs, yes. So not only is it free, but also you can play crossplay with those on Steam, which I think is just... That's really cool. There's no two ways around that. There we go, getting the armour up. Come here. Tasty deer. Them parts. Yeah, next part, axes. So you should be able to, realistically get... Excuse me, I am talking to chat, you rude bastard. Thank you. You should be able to get most of the quests done, like, en route to, Wow, that's a lot of wood. Improved resource rates, hooray! On the way to where the base is. We attack. We protect. We attack. But most of all, we toolbox attack.
Recognize my power.
Craft a bone mace. Sha-na-na-na-now. Ooh, look, a burr. It's a burr. I don't know what's wrong with you, chat. Don't ever try and figure it out, because if I don't know, you sure as hell won't. So what we'll do is we're going to get a base set up, and then we'll come back and start getting the V-Blood carriers. But first, I want to get this done. Doof, doof, doof. Boosh, bosh, bosh. Blood rose. Oh, didn't get him. Never mind. Ah, he got me. Alright, so we're going to have to do some serious running from folk on the road, I think. But I should just be able to head north a lot. In theory. Ooh, blood rose. Ooh, blood rose. Flowers are good, chats. They really are. Pollen as well, yes. I'm here to lurk and kick ass, and I don't see any ass. What? It's not that kind of stream, L-Crabs. Twitch terms of service, God, honestly. Oh, Severin, we always be tools. We always be tools. That's what we're really here for, isn't it? Just tooling around. True story. Yo. That doesn't suit me. It's the Mooth. Morning. You are far stronger than I am. We'll be doing a Stolen Realm stream tomorrow. Yes, yes, because we planned it. So I'm going to do some Fridays of Stolen Realm, and we're gonna get as far as we can in that without all dying on hardcore, right? Are we not the tools that live in the toolbox? Yes, yes. So we've always wondered what we should call the community here, because like many communities have a name for their viewers and followers, right? Like a collective noun. We've tried to come up with them before, and the best we can think of is just to describe everyone here as tools. We're all tools, we're all in the toolbox. I'm Spanners. In the toolbox. Because that's part of what in the toolbox is, right? Is being as inclusive a community as it's possible for it to be. And that's always been the intention. Can I be a carpenter saw? Of course you can. Yeah. Because it's also important that everyone is allowed to be themselves, McGilligus. So you gotta, we got to allow everyone to be the tool that they want to be, yeah. And that's an important part of life, I feel. Ow, I'm so itchy. This is awful. Other flowers, yay! Most of what I've collected so far. Oh god, that bear's pissed. Be gone, bear. Oh, look at that. No PvP protection. Did I do that? Maybe. Was it intentional? Genuinely not. I'm just, not always the smartest man in the box. True story. Lots of running at the start of this, but that's fine. This is what we did before. We did lots of running, and then we got to where we wanted to set up, and we started spreading out. Ooh. Right, so let's just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. I think there'd be you would be a universal socket wrench. I love it. I think my favourite thing about asking people what tool they are is when they really put some thought into it. I have a very similar build to your shadow tank, except I try to take as little damage as possible so I don't need heals while my gear have thorns. Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah. You're playing this? This game sucks. No, this game's awesome. I got hopelessly addicted to V-Rising. I think I completed it about 4 times. And now they've added more to it. The bastards. How could they? How could they expand a wonderful game that I already loved enough? I mean, come on. Was that even... As to be fair, no, I see it. As an agender individual, that makes the most sense. Yes. Right, I'm taking this horse. You don't need it. You've got plenty. Oh, there's a whole acre of you on there. Whoop. I think I made him angry, chap. I think I made him angry. It's fine. Like I said, they had far too many horses. It was decadence. Now, I have to remember exactly where to turn off. I think it's just up ahead. Not that I memorised the location of our base previously. But I think I've gone wrong. Oh, poop nuggets. The sun. I forgot to take that bad boy into account. Where the hell am I? Oh, do you know, I'm not far. I'm not far at all. I'm actually pretty damn close to where I need to be. Yes, yes, across this bridge. See? I know what I'm doing, chat. Happy birthday, Coffee. Coffee, I'm setting up my base in the same place as we had it on the Shadow Knights. So, dear.
You're going to have to go through me.
Well, that's Vincent. That's not great. Here we are. To wolves. There we are. See? Not a... Oh, shoop. De-whoop, de-whoop. Pew pew. All dead. Right, there we go. Oh, look, some more resources. Yay! Castle Heart goes up here.
I must gather blood to feed my castle heart.
And then we need some floors, I think, which gets kind of annoying because you have to clear the way for them. Ugh. Can I make that vermin thing yet? Yes, I can. Not that I needed to. I may have just... Oh, the sun is a deadly laser.
I cannot build here.
God. Fine, I will delete everything. Right, so what I'm going to be aiming to do, chat, is kind of going through V-Rising as normal, but I do my best to sort of point out when there's got new stuff. Like that Gloomrot's added, so that we can kind of signpost that and make it a bit more obvious. What the hell is unique mode? Unique mode. I think it's a form of chat that stops people from spamming the same thing over and over. I think it is. Gonna be honest, I am slightly guessworking that. I mean, when do I ever guesswork things? It might even stop people from saying the exact same thing that someone else just said. Which I don't know if that's exactly the intention of it, but we definitely have some I'm the flashlight at the bottom of the toolbox with a dead battery that you swear you'll change eventually. I feel personally attacked by that. I have to actually interact with the Castle Heart. Boop! I need to get a mist brazier. There we go. Now it wants me to make a mist brazier. That's what I'm after. Let's put some bones in there and set it burning, and that should put a lovely cloud over me. There we go. Now I don't burn in the sun. Hooray! The wooden coffin. This is just purely like getting started stuff, so I'm not going to place it very carefully. Protect your territory using palisades. Not that we need to. But there we go. Right? Clay. Good. Good. Castle is decaying. I should actually feed the heart, shouldn't I? Boop. I'm the screwdriver that's too large to be useful for anything other than opening the tins of paint it's very obviously been used. Everybody has that screwdriver, don't they? I think that's kind of unilaterally true, actually. You know, fair. That's completely fair. Right, let's start some sawing. So refining goes faster, crafting goes faster, just generally, because I didn't want us to be messing about too much. 8 planks, and then we can straight build that as well. Nice. I need to get our gear level up. This is all very achievable. I like it. So yes, as I say, if anybody does come and join me, and keep in mind this game is open, you can just join me as a Steam friend. If you've got V-Rising, open up your friends list, right-click my name, join, and you should be able to jump in and come and play with me. And if you want to join my clan, just let me know. Just let me know. Simple workbench. Let's go. Right. Platey. Blood Rosy. Gear level 17. Nice. That was quick. And more planks needed just to upgrade my equipment.
My power.
Reinforced bone spear. Need to make a bone spear. Can we make those now? Oh, we can. Look at that. Ha! Nice. I've never been a huge fan of the spears in this game. I kept trying to use them. That screwdriver would work as a nice melee weapon in a State of Decay 2 type of zombie apocalypse. Yeah, one of those beasts, right? Might find a screw with a 1-inch head. Because that's what it would need to be, right? That's genuinely what it would need to be. Like, the most ridiculously oversized screw in history. State of Decay 3 when yeah. Do you know, I really enjoyed the State of Decay games. Didn't complete a damn one, or even get close to what I would call completion, yeah, because I don't think they have actually a completion to them, do they? But Bones, Pierce, Spanners, and in Pride Month. Yes, I walked into that, didn't I? Right, so the next thing to do is to drink the blood of a V-blood carrier, which we should probably make the wolf first, right? Just so we can get around a bit faster. I'm not going to take my hoss, because I'm going to go and take the teleporter. Since I can. Oh shit, maybe hopefully don't run into Vincent whilst we've not got a horse to get away from him. Should be fine. SOD3 was announced in 2020. Yeah, announced. You know. Oh, I've made a critical error. I just need to get to that waygate. That's all. There is a world of bastards between me and there. Wow. I can't play an announcement. Yes, right? That's exactly the thought. It's great and all, but I can't play an announcement. Just get all this wood, because I'm going to need more planks, I think. Probably. And maybe try and sneak past these guys through their walls. Thinly veiled fences. I want my zombie wildlife, damn it! I hear you, Bob. I hear you, like... There was so much cool stuff that they could have done with another State of Decay game. Yeah, you know, the Xbox Summer Showcase is in a couple of days, as it is every year, and we can hold out more hope. Again, I guess, if we want to. I'm also aroused by the possibility of weather survival. I mean, you do you know? I'm not going to stop you, nor will I really judge. Damn it, this is taking me all the way back to the start. Go there, I think. Oh, hello, random wolf. You've definitely chosen the wrong fight here. I'm powered up. Haha! I'm far stronger than I was before. One of my favourite things about this game is just the gear-based level system. You know, if you want your character to get stronger and gain more levels, you make stronger gear. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. Hey, you have fun. You know, what I want is a zombie game, but from the zombie side, where the humans are stronger than zombies, so it's a horror game. God, yeah, Bob, right? Hey. Yeah, I know. We took him at the right time, didn't we?
Well,
or did we?
He knows everything.
He knows everything. He's fully aware. He's become fully aware.
Not talked about season.
Okay, that's right, okay.
It is exclusive to Disney.
Someone's son is basically figuring out the truth of the world, chat. Without anyone telling him or guiding him, he's basically figuring out the truth behind Disney, and all things like that.
Do you know what he said, though?
What did he say?
So I said to him, so when you realise the truth about it,
Mm-hmm.
how did you feel? And he said, really good, because it makes the magic more special.
Okay.
Because it makes people happy.
Oh shit! Coffee! Coffee!
There are people making other people happy.
Coffee's trying to murder me! There are, and that's fair.
And he said, even without me prompting, and I will keep the magic for everybody else.
Good lad. No! Coffee! Coffee!
Coffee on your side?
No, not at the moment. We haven't clanned up yet, and I can't add it to the clan whilst he's trying to kill me. Juked, sir.
Those archers are really slow.
Missed. Oh god, look out, it's Tristan. Yeah. Ah, right, okay. I love the fact that upon joining though, the first thing Coffee in the Rain did was try to come and kill me. Of course you are, Raven. Everyone's allowed in. Everyone's allowed in. This is a game for everyone. It's...
An intruder, huh? Guess I have to handle this myself.
Oh yeah, we've got this guy, haven't we? Pew pew! Caramel cappuccino. Why is he having a caramel cappuccino? I had a feeling that might be what you meant. But I just felt the need to check, you know. Just in case you'd absolutely lost the plot and given our son a coffee at bedtime. You know. No. Oh my god, Coffee, we're making a lot of friends here, mate. This is spicy. Ouch. Your ass is dead. Your ass is dead. Come on, come on. I'm just killing these hundreds of ads right now. Oh, into the floor. Seriously, bruh, you've got to stop summoning more buddies. You've got to stop, man. Cool.
I'm gonna call you target practice.
He's half health. Oh shit, he's calling me target practice. Ah! Whoop! Well, that ran out at just the wrong moment. Is Coffee still here? He is. How are we alive? Rufus, Rufus, come back here. Come on. Come and fight. Come on. Come back, come back. You.
I'm gonna call you target practice.
Nailed it. Pin him. Pin him in a corner.
Start running.
Pin him in a corner. Get him. Get him. Ah. Yeah, got him. Come back, come back. How old is the mini spanner? He's young.
Taste of knowledge.
He's single digits young.
Recognize my
Yeah, that wasn't the V-Blood user I was him. What are we? Muggers! Oh, nice. That's the good shit, that is. Oh, stupid stun. Stupid stun! You have fun with the 37-month sub streak. Pushing it up to 1 of 3. Thank you very much. Oh, you found the alpha wolf. Nice. Pew pew! You're the most there were. Has it been that long? Nice. Ooh. $1,016 followers. Look at that. That's a nice number. Mine's hitting 12, just finishing primary. His mother is not dealing well. Still wouldn't give him coffee. Correct.
taste of knowledge.
Oh yeah. So when he was very small, he pinched sort of the last couple of mouthfuls of one of our coffees that we'd just left on the side for like 30 seconds. It was half a cup, wasn't it, realistically? And he spent, what, like half an hour absolutely pinging off the walls, and then had the worst headache ever. Like, it was right there, wasn't it? Right, who's next? I kind of want Copper Guy. Bob, and he still hasn't recovered. Yeah, also pretty accurate. Oh yeah, so this is the first thing that's been added. Wait, let's talk about this. So, okay, the map's in Muhammad. That's not too bad. I'll move over. This is the first thing that's really changed here. So the V-Blood tracking system is now... oh, now I'm over the bloody... Yeah, I'll be bottom right. I don't block much there. Set a left control menu option that doesn't really do much. So the V-Blood tracking system, chat, is very different. Previously, you had to go back to your castle and use a table to change what you were tracking. Now you just hit K, and you can do it from anywhere. It's a massive advantage, in my opinion. So you can do V-Blood tracking and up to a certain amount above your item level. So that's a really cool system. Wolf form now has a little dash ability that actually dashes through objects as well, which is really nice. Don't hit K, she's doing her best. Yeah, if I did hit K, show me my options. My parents discovered I was made hyperactive by Asda's own Diet Cola. I can believe that. That stuff's probably more E-numbers than liquid. Ah, got him. Oh, I am using the wrong weapon. This is a lot. This is a lot. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? This feels very painful for what it's worth. Ow! Bastards. Take that. It's him down. Oh, we pulled more. So about all these friends we've made. Yeah. Oh God. I could probably get you up, Coffee. Ah. Insert line here about how something always get me up. I don't know. Look, I'm working with it. That's not you. That's a container. That was a mostly dying guy over there. What do you know? Okay, let's do some healing. Freaking ow! For me, it was orange squash, which was always offered to me after church when the adults got their teas and coffees. Risky. Risky. Probably, yeah, it might have been like they were using Sunny D and just not telling anyone, right? Proper old school Sunny D. The thermonuclear fuel that was. Hey, he's back. Right, I've got the necessary mace to harvest this stuff, so I'll start grabbing. Because I should be able to get enough copper out of here to probably kit us both out with everything copper needed. Yeah, there's no worries. Coffee, mate, if you want to join VC as well, feel free to do so. It might, crazily, make communication simpler. Yeah. Raven, I'll pull you in a sec as well. Ah, stupid stun. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh, we absolutely both went for that. Oh, hey, Coffee. There you go. Have a reinforced bone sword that guy just dropped. Freebies. Only drinks that contain the E numbers now are Fanta. Most squashers stop using it. Yeah, that's fair. That'd be why you like the Fanta. I love the E numbers. Yeah, Coffee, if you want to jump into voice chat, mate, go for it. And there's Raven, so Raven can now hear me. Let's go.
You're alive
Oh.
before a corpse. That just smashed up all the same.
Bone crossbow? Hello. Ow! Wow, I absolutely sat and just tanked that, didn't I? I sometimes forget just how much healing you can actually get out of the blood abilities. You can really, like, rack up a lot of it. Ow. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, let's get rid of them, shall we? It's linear progression, so there's no classes in this game yet. There's no classes, no seminars, no lectures. Just a never-ending final exam. Ah!
Let's hear that crunch!
Ooh, I was stood in an awful location for a moment. Ow. Nearly there, nearly there.
Let's hear the crunch!
Nice.
Crush me.
Nice. Kind of like Conan Exiles, but vampires. Yeah. Let's go with that. Actually, it's quite a good example. You can spec into different gear, sort of towards the end game, to lean into tankiness or DPS or sort of ability damage, physical damage, that kind of stuff. But yeah, like by and large, certainly within PvE, what ultimately matters is the level of your items. So this one is level 2, and it all adds up to your gear level. And that's like your most important stat when it comes to fighting NPCs. And then yeah, the rest of it kind of leans into PvP a bit harder, but that's a point in coffee. You should be able to. Yeah, I was going to say, using that sword, you can now harvest the copper, can't you? Nice. I got a free crossbow for twang. The biggest buffs are from quality of blood, yes. Yeah, so you can get different types of blood. I've currently got rogue blood. But different types give different buffs, and different, all enemies have a certain percentage of blood quality, and the higher that quality, the more buffs you get out of their blood, basically. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, Bob, you want to get Vincent the Frostbringer down like the moment you get the opportunity. Especially now that you can teleport. Hey, Raven. Especially now that you can teleport dominated humans back to a open prison cell. Like, that's been an absolute game changer. In fact, you don't need to take them back to your base. You just dominate the human, and as long as you've got an empty prison cell back at your base, that's an upgrade. Oh my god, I've got so much copper. This is ridiculous. It's the person who visits houses and murders them. We're never letting Raven down. So Raven came to visit our house on the Shadow Knight server, but accidentally pressed the wrong button and shot me in coffee. He didn't mean to, in fairness, but of course, naturally, we will completely hold it against him. Where are we going to next? Yeah, I've got absolutely the wrong skill in front of me. I want that. Because I'm so bad with this counter thing that when it comes to whacking people with this noise, it's all good. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yes! Accident. Sorry, what now? Rising dead victims. I know. It's like some of the quality of life stuff even that's been added by Gloomy is amazing. And let's not forget multi-story castles. Because how amazing is that? You can now have multi-story castles, which is good because it means you can turn a smaller plot of land into a much larger base, which is insanely good. Bonk. Right, so yeah. Having to have the heart on the ground floor bothers me. Yes! You could only make bungalow castles before. Yeah, that's absolutely the case. I miss my bags. I know, right? You feel spoiled by them. That's the thing. It does make such a difference. No, no more of that shield bullshit, please. I am... What? Suck. Oh well, yeah, that 96% warrior blood. Let's absolutely take advantage of that. That's ridiculous. Are we going for this land? Okay, okay, yeah, I can see it. I can see that being a good idea. Or at least a fun idea. Because, you know, if you can't have a good idea, have a fun idea, right? Oh, morning! Hi. Don't believe I gave you permission to do that. Did not consent to that strip search. Whack, whack, bonk. Get him. Yeah.
My bags are filled.
Yes, I picked up 1 rat and got 3. Yes, the resource rate is triple. If I need plots for Z levels, I'll take it. Yeah, so... Yeah, you do. Oh, this guy's going to be a bugger, isn't he? You kill him, I'll pick up armor and hoover up his stupid caltrops. I love that this guy starts the fight by just saying, "You came to the wrong neighborhood, mother."
I've got the tool for the job.
La 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 la. No. That, by the way, is absolutely what that armor is for. 110%. By the way, if anyone's never figured it out, the reason there's invulnerable armor in this guy's arena is so that someone can just put it on and hoover up all of the stupid bullshit things.
I've got the tool for the job.
Right, that takes care of the ads.
Hammer you out.
I'm invincible. You can't hurt me. Oh, good of Twitch to welcome me back to my own chat room.
Hammer you out.
Yup. Oh dear. Ow.
Hammer you out.
Oh god. Oh, the pain.
Tool for the job. You
That's
can't
why.
Stop me.
We do this. Because the slowdown from these really sucks. So keeping the battlefield a little bit clearer of them can be very, very helpful.
Hammer you out.
Ah! He says getting whacked right into
Hammer
them.
you out.
No! Not again. Yeah, I might try and stay more blood focused this time for the healing, because it's great. That went wrong. Again, I get hit by those every time. Every time. Yes! Morning, Jojo. How are we doing today?
Long legs work.
Raven, there's your invite, mate, if you want it.
I must make room.
I can't pick these up. I can't pick any of these up. Okay, so our current base is there again. And don't forget you can teleport with any resources. So,
There's no space
you know,
in my
don't be afraid to
inventory.
just jump through a teleporter if you need to get somewhere. Because we absolutely can. Oh, there's so much copper. I need to go and get it smelting. We should probably do that. That's mean pulling out Raven's eyes. I don't believe that's what I did. I'm going to play support. Blood Rage is good fun. Construct and interact with a research desk. Yes. That's a whole thing. Big mood. Big mood. Go north. La 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 la. Stole half your stuff. Not all of it though. Couldn't fit all of it in my inventory. Ah well. Boing. Hey, it's a raven. Right, Coffee, where you headed? What's the plan here? Oh, hang on. I've got a personal plan. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to base. Because I've got a bunch of stuff and a burning will to start smelting. You know? TFIF, there, too right, Jojo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a Friday tomorrow. Also, I've been allowed to plan a team event at work tomorrow. I was allowed to spend some company money on it. It was great fun. Solo Tristan, you got this. Yeah, what could go wrong? Now, really, I need to know chronologically. So yeah, I've been allowed to plan a team event. It's gonna be great fun. We're doing a pub quiz that a company are basically like custom writing for us, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've got to do that. My spanner's abandoned me. Coffee. I'm gonna try every name. Coffee. I need to go and unload, my dude. Like, bomb man is gonna be hard. You've gone straight for the bomber. Noted. I need to unload. And probably, sadly, no pints, McGilligus, because it's a virtual event. Because I work with a team that is worldwide, so I'm the only one of us. No, there's two of us in the UK. But oh god, there's Vincent.
Rally! Let's show them why you don't mess with the militia.
Oh shit, nuggets. So I can never remember if I was to build a waygate in this castle. Could you guys teleport to it, or do you have to have been here once first? People deliver alcohol. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't book this event quick enough to get stuff delivered. I can do that later in the year, though. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, buddy. Yeah, no, I get that. Not ideal, huh? Castle Heart's now got 3 days worth of blood in it, which is probably, in truth, enough. Planks. That's what I need. Planks and planks and planks. There's 12 there, and there will be a bunch more once that's all done. Don't shit nuggets unless they're gold. Aw! Suck the fun out of everything. Interrupt the research desk. Boom. Let's go.
To be sure.
Upgrade Castle Heart to level 2. Okay, so what I want to do is refinement, and I need those furnaces. Furnace? Is that the multiple of furnace? Would we say? Okay, this is a ridiculous amount of coffee, and this is only what I was carrying. Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I made a little stash, didn't I? Let's start putting some plant matter in there that we don't need immediately. Shove it full of rats and put the bones in the mist brazier. Not the mist brazier, that's different. What do you know? I've got some paper as well, so I can do some research. Discover minor sun resistance brew. Okay. Not really what I was hoping for, but we'll take it. I am not one to try my hand at equine dentistry. Can we do a tannery? No. There's another boss we need to kill for a tannery, isn't there? Can't do leather. Can't do leather balls either. Absolute letdown. I can probably make some copper equipment, so that's cool. Very sad that this is my 4th time my counter has gone on cooldown without proccing. That's not ideal. I'm guessing just enemies aren't hitting you when you want them to. Oh, dare they! The singular is furnace, so just the boring extra S. I don't know, I like furnace. Ignite the furnace. You know, it feels more badass. So I'm going to go with it, because I like it. Harper's Sword. Also, I've made a reinforced bone crossbow, but we could actually just as easily I was about to say not. Ooh, big stash. Big stash. That's what we need. Then I can start shoving ancient crap into it. If it was spelled furnace, then maybe. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm kind of trolling, but if there's an actual etymological reason why I'm wrong, then I will defer. By all means. Toolbox, you're not badass. Hey. Rude. Might be accurate and true, but come on, did you have to come at me like that? Like the feelings. Yeesh. Shove another 600 wood in there. See, I gave up Latin way before GCSE. I did it maybe like at year 8 and 9, and then went, it's a dead language, isn't it? And I stopped. Yeah, that was pretty basically how it went. Let's compulsively count. I love the compulsively count button. It's great. Right, what else can I make? Thanks, Jojo. Make me feel a little bit better after you've crushed my soul. I'm not dramatic, you're dramatic. Oh, I've so annoyingly put that backwards, haven't I? Tart. Oh, excuse me. Woo! Dear. What else can I build? Anything? No, because I can't make whetstones yet. Can I? Yes, I can, because that's what we went and did the armourer for. Intriguing. Isn't that interesting? And I don't need many of them. Bless your face. Twice? Unacceptable. No, entirely too much sneezing there. How many bless hues does that require? She says, I feel like I popped my head when she did it. Well, that's not it. Wait a minute. I could swear I had some whetstones. Did one of these... tits. Did that use whetstones? No. Did I build something that used whetstones? I could have sworn it said I had like 3. So what have I done with those? I never sneeze any less than 4 times that I sneeze. I think the record is 14 in a row. Oh no. Right, yeah, just like, at what point do I get to breathe in? Like, properly. Oh, by the way, chat, tonight I'm drinking, DW Dunkelweiss. Dunkelweiss. This is one of the cans that VC can't touch because it's got like a rough coating on it, and she can't touch it. So VC touching a surface like this has the same effect as like nails on a chalkboard for most people. Like, it's that kind of, yeah. And discussing it is great. Yeah, it's a VC-proof beer. Did I eat my whetstones? I'm starting to feel like that might have been a possibility. Mace. Then I'll go and hoover up some more of the Michons. Look at the axes. Cool. Right, I'm going to put the rest of my copper into... just put it all in the big stash. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. There are now useful resources in the big stash and less useful weapons. But, you know, what can you do? Sensory overload, just pour it into a glass, maybe. Yes, yeah, no, absolutely. It would be. It would probably be the best answer for VC to just put it in a glass, but I'm drinking it. So, with the best will in the world. Foundation. We could do workshop flooring. Ooh, already? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, bless you, you do, don't you? Castle Heart to level 2. What does that need? I feel like that needs leather. Yeah, so I can do the copper, I can't do the leather. Which means, kind of importantly, my next victim has got to be Keely the Frost Archer. It's just, I'm sorry Keely, but it's just how it's got to be. But yes, it's difficult for all of us, I know. My big thing as an autistic is texture. The more interesting, the better. Apparently I made a whole room of adults at the British Museum stop and stare at me age 5 by using the word texture in a full coherent sentence. That's fair. Hey, and, you know, a lot of those sensory things, like one sense starts to, like, I want to say outstrip the others is probably the right word. It's probably also the wrong word, but it's the one I'm going with. But yeah, touch and sort of texture and stuff like that, yeah. I think our little man has a certain degree of that, or certainly used to. I don't know if he still does, you know? That's true, yeah. Oh, sweet. I think we've got a waygate right next to where I need to be. Shazam! Is this the right camp? Is this Keely the Frost Archer? It absolutely is. Time to get wrecked. No cakes. This is going awfully. Although I am parrying like a lot. So which is good at least. Let's do some hoovering. Gotcha. Right, it's not going to be daytime anytime soon, is it? Because I always end up coming here just as it's about to be daytime. I swear, this boss is cursed for me. In that respect. It looks like I might have come at an opportune moment this time. Ah! Oh, that's Raven. Raven, mate, you made me jump. Ooh. Blueprints for an assortment of storage shelves. Do not mind. Did I just say no kinks? Absolutely not. I said no such thing, and you can't prove otherwise. When in doubt, use the feed button to auto-kill an enemy. Right, let's do some healing before we go for this. Oh, I've not got much blood. That's awkward. Blood rage. Yay! Quit that shit. So, thing number 2 that's new is the notion of gems that can be attached to abilities that give them, here we go, ability sockets. So I've currently socketed a gem that increases my physical damage output by 11% whilst blood rage is in effect. Very nice. Defeated by your own 10. You silly Billy. Just very specific spot to stand in there. Right, grab some orbs, Raven. God, I'll tell you what, if you spam that oh god, that's quite a few. If you spam blood rage, you can heal quite fast actually. That's not bad. That's not bad. I've never really sorted that. Hey, feel fun. Jojo says you're adorable.
I feel stronger.
Just so that you know. She's sat behind me going, why am I adorable? Like, in the most adorable way possible, naturally. Hello there. Apparently it's your time to die, isn't it? He was in the wrong hut at the wrong time. Yeah, there you go. Blood Right. One for the counter ability that increases your movement speed whilst it's active. Can be very useful. What have you guys got? 5%, 3%, 25%. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to have to ditch this 96% blood because it's almost run out. Forge flooring. Amazing. Om nom nom. Delicious thief. Holy balls, it's a really expensive box. Right, Armageddon out of here. I'm going to go back to base. You've got a helmet. Nice. Good job. Can I make a helmet yet? No. I need the copper ingots from base. Then I can make a hat. Get a little rugged leather when I'm here. The Importante. I'm so lazy, but I can't wait until I can build Vampire Waygate in the base instead of, like, slightly away from the base. And Toolbox, you're awesome too, just not as much as you have fun. You know, it's a fair cop. I'll take it.
Vampires!
Vampires! That's me. I wonder if coffee ever came into Discord. Nope. There's no coffee in Discord. Oh good, Jade the Vampire Hunter. Wonderful. Just who I wanted to run into on a trip back to base. What's a Frostback Tannery and Traveller's Wrap. Both very useful. So these are all still the bosses that we've seen before as well. Nothing new come out boss-wise. Though you may have noticed, some of the more astute among you may have noticed, some of them have got new phases and abilities and stuff like that. So some of the existing bosses have been mixed up a little bit to make them more interesting. Which is cool. Which is very cool. Yeah, coffee, you know, you win some, you lose some. You can't always be the winner. Can't always be the best. Like no one ever was. A lot of the abilities have new abilities / phases. They give different skills or research. Yes, yeah. Because new bosses have been added, and some of those new bosses give research or abilities that old bosses used to, and then they've been mixed up, and yeah, it's very cool how they've done it. Right, that's given a couple more bits there. Don't think I quite got enough paper for any more research, did I? No, 43. Close. Very close. Let's put the fish away. And get some of this noise out. Right, I want to build refinement, tannery. Planks. Of course it's planks. It's always bloody planks. And me sat here with no wood. Stop it. Never. I will never stop it, DC. It's up to chat to stop themselves. Really? They all have a second phase with hit 50% alongside the extra blood gems that drop out to heal you. Yeah, so the blood orbs that drop us new. And like all bosses having a second phase at 50%. Too much beer preventing the wood. I promise this never happens. I swear this has never happened to me before. Sweet summer child. Planks. That's what I needed. That's the whole thing I was trying to do. If you don't have enough wood, we can work on that. Well, at what point does this stream get too saucy? Wood is not saucy, says Hugh of Fun. Of course not. Sappy. See what you did there? Right, in fact, I think I might actually have enough to just straight upgrade the castle heart. Oh, that's a lot of copper. And that's a lot more copper. Yeah, I think I can probably just do this. Boom. That's the level 2. It means castle foundations walls. Good. Next, we need to complete a castle room. Okay. Palisade walls don't count at this point, so now you do need proper walls, which need stone bricks, and to make stone bricks you need the grinder. To make the grinder you need the whetstones, yada 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 yada. You get how that goes. Now, it is genuinely possible we have some whetstones, and I have completely forgotten where I've put them. That's a non-zero possibility. We also have 2 whetstones there. We only need 2 more? Yeah, so we need to do that craft once more. So that would be a copper and 12 stone dust. 12 stone... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow, perfecto. Did I say I needed grinder? Yeah, but not like that. Not what you're thinking. I know where all of your minds are going. Ah, some whetstones dropped, but my bags were full. The eternal problem, chat. The eternal problem. Good, we can get both. Right, let's get a tannery and a grinder. All of this is going to get better. So I think the best thing to do is to extend the castle down these stairs and build a nice big room at the bottom there. I think that's going to be the best way to go about this. Ooh, crikey, why am I over there? Okay, into the tannery it goes 1,500. Nice. Of that, we've got to put a load of stone in there. How much stone have I got? A bit more. I'm going to throw some bones into the mist brazier. I was thinking Wettest Orb could use a grinder, could put him to work. Fair, you know. Not gonna stop me. It's not my place, really. Okay. Why have I just come over here? I did it for a reason. I think I was aiming for the castle heart and then I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. Pop that in. Next upgrade is glass reinforced planks and a greater blood essence. You now have 100 games on your wish list? Nice. Good wish list. Roll a D100 to decide which one you're buying next. Right? Sounds like a sensible idea to which nothing can go wrong. Yeah, watch it be the 60 quid game. Bloody Diablo 4 chat. Diablo. I'm gonna play it at some point. I want it so bad, but it's a £60 game. It's to say it's out of my current price range would probably be a tragic understatement of my current price range. What other grinder is there? I know the power tool, but what else? Yeah, no, I'm not explaining that. I'm not explaining that. It's nope. There we go, a bunch of free resources like that. Ah, the sun! I keep forgetting about the deadly laser in the sky. And that's backfiring for me quite hard. The sun is a deadly laser. That's what she's... Yes, yes, Jojo, like a coffee grinder. What? Mr. Nicolaus hit a tree and it killed me. What? What have you done, Coffee? Oh, I see. Coffee has created a secondary castle. Is that another castle over there? We should link them. We could probably do that now, can't we? Crap, what does it come under? Not your bloody castle. This is the thing, VC. All castles are mine. They just don't know it yet. I mean, what? It ain't under lighting, and it ain't under... Where is it? I bet you I've just not unlocked... Ah, Castle Waygate. It's the thing I'm working to unlock right now. Dang it. Okay, which means we need bricks and planks. Sorry, you're trying to appropriate my castle. I'm just trying to link it so that we've got ways of teleporting round. As a figure, that might be a good way of doing things. To maximise our reach, you know? Hold up. Hold on. Chat, this is the stupidest idea, but brace yourselves because it's not going to get any less stupid. Whoa! Oh my god.
You just don't need to.
It's conditions I have to work on. VC jump scare. Raven, yes. VC jump scare, exactly. That classic VC jump scare. When in doubt, get the shit scared out of you by your own wife. Good work, VC. Don't encourage her. Alright, no. Not how this works. We don't encourage VC. Right, I want an entrance there. And then, watch chat, this is so stupid. Boop, boop, boop. That's a valid room. Oh, damn it, I've used Windows. Right, there we go. Claim.
Recognize
It's
my
a stupid
power.
room, but it's a room. And now I can build a waygate. Hooray! Oh shit, it's really expensive. Stone bricks, grave dust, gem dust. I can probably actually do all of those things, you know. The blood essence isn't a problem. Gem dust. Have I got any of that? If not, I can probably just grind up some gems. Because I've definitely got a few of them. And you can grind up... Ah, I can't grind bones to make grave dust yet. That's the only downside. Oh, but I'd tell you what I could do. I could start getting this leather and upgrading my armour. Which will give you a vast advantage in the ways of trying to kill tougher enemies. Horse thread? Yeah, boy. There we go, full upgrade. Let's get it all, and then I'll equip it all. Right, so yeah, I figure if I get castle teleporters up, at least here, and then I could go to any waygate and back, right, and then that's way simpler than having to faff about. Get my teleportation on. Put those in a box for now. Don't think I'll use them, but I'll probably try and recycle them later. Right. Gear level 27. Looks to be about the highest I can get to be at the moment with what we've got available. So each one of those makes a 4 dust. Ah, damn it. So that's 3. That makes 12. What do I need? 20? So I need to crush up 5 gems. So that's basically all the gems I've got so far, but they're not hard to get hold of, so it's fine, chat. It's fine. Crafting. I don't really need a woodworking bench unless I want a fishing rod, which I might want later, but not yet. No, not yet. Okay. Let's just put them in so they can be crushing, along with the rest of the stone for loads and loads of bricks. I've got some planks, but that's really not as many as I'd like. Oh well. Again, some leather. Let's put the bricks in here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da. Cool. Right. I needed something. Grave dust! Yay! I know what I'm doing. Who do I need to kill around here to get some grave dust? I think it's you, isn't it? Yeah, gore swine. Let's go. Swiney! Let's bloody have you. Ah, who's this arriving? It's Raven! Raven, make yourself at home, mate. Get yourself a coffin up. Move on in. Oh, he's got grave dust. Nice, amazing. Hashtag VC did nothing wrong. Hashtag VC rights. Just, yeah. Dang it. Hmm? You jump scared me. I mean, but you did.
You said, everybody brace yourselves. So I went, and braced myself.
Jesus Christ.
Don't tell me that happened again. I signposted it and everything.
You really hit me quite hard though that time. You were like, bang! And braced myself. Yay! Thanks, Raven. You are. I've just got a thing on my shoulder here. As one does during a stream. Right, I need that. I need the gem dust is the next thing. So what I actually need to kind of do is put those first, I think. Then that should make it happen next. Nope, take the stone out. Not VC's fault you weren't braced. I mean, the worst part is chat. It's not technically wrong. Technically. I'm happy to encourage her fun for mischief and shenanigans. She does not need any encouragement for that. No, you are plenty mischievous without any form of outside influence. Right, there we go. I've got a waygate. Oh, life can now improve a bit, so... Put the rest of the grave dust in there for now, and the rest of the blood essence back in the heart. Goreswine. What level am I? What level is he? 27, 27. Ah, poop nuggets. I'm the same level as him. I would have liked to be a higher level, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I could try and do enough research, couldn't I? Have I got any cloth? 3. Not quite enough. Needs another bit of cloth to make a cloak. But that can come later. Oh, nice. Raven, saving the day. Love it. Love your work. Well played. Immortal King. So, actually, no. Let's do the new stuff. Chemical drape. Sounds awful. What are you wearing, chemical drape? Right. Let's go and... We are undead. You know? That is truth. Oh, I could have put a stone coffin down, but I'll do that in a bit. I'm pretty sure that needs bloody grave dust as well. Right, let's just quickly... We are undead, so what does it matter? Yeah. Again, can't find fault with that. Mate, we eat rats. Yeah, just, you know, I'm starting to realise the folly of my outrage. Shady book dealer. Ooh, gonna have to bring the copper back there and buy all the stuff. That's really quite close to where this is as well, so that's good. Good positioning near some traders. Alright, let's see what Coffee's up to. Because to get stronger, I need research. That's where we're at, I think. A burning need for research. Nice, this is a good place. This is a good spot for a castle as well. I just like the very central location that this is. This is like one of my favourite places to post up, to be honest with you. Because for getting to anywhere else on the map, it's pretty equidistant. That said, this is really good for Farbane and Silverlight. So, easy Lydia. Oh, have you just done Lydia, or are you in the process of doing Lydia? Hang on, that's not the right. That's not the right verbiage. Just done, fair. And that's Chaos Archer in it, so that's a really nice ability. V-Blood tracking. Very far away. The merchants. Where's Goreswine usually chilling? I think towards the southern side of the map. I think. Oh, hello. evil plant. Boing. Right. So I think Gorswine usually posts up round one of these graveyards. So I'm going to go to here and then follow his blood. Yeah, now he's only far away. Great. He said, as though that helped. It's fine. It's okay. Gore on you, Atala. Nice, I'm closing in. Ooh, Spoda. Forest Spoda. Yeah, I think that's a new one as well, the Forest Spiders. I don't believe that they were in the game before. So the new enemies, some of the maps have had to move around. Like literally some of the map has just changed fundamentally to make space for some of the new stuff they wanted to do. It's quite interesting when like all of the cursed forest at the top right has not only moved, but is also now an absolute ball ache, because the longer you spend in there, the less vision you have. Which is deeply irritating. Great trust! Great trust! Sly bastard's running through his own damage. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of that. Smooth. Pew? Nope. I will chop through the trees to get to you, mate. Oh, good. This is an excellent place to get stuck. Not my intended target, but I'll take the hit. Oh, no, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's his attack where he just does a whole bunch of these. Run! Okay, let's reduce the number of ads a little bit, because this is getting stupid. Ow, 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 and also furthermore, ow. Cheesy McCreasy, mate. Hey, it's a raven. Ow, 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 ow. I got like a single hit point. Ah, give me that orb. It disappeared. Naffing well disappeared. I hate everything. I'm down. Balls. Yeah, so he's challenging while there's a bazillion undead around him. Yeah, don't worry about trying to rest. It's not going to happen. New. I love a little wolfy bounce. Wolfy bounce. Rawr. So other things have been added, like just to point out, like Gloomrot North and Gloomrot South, these whole areas of the map are brand new. He says, sitting in the sun. The Cursed Forest has moved around a bit, that's changed, and like I say, got a new mechanic that I hate. but I guess it's kind of cool, but I hate it. Other new things, guns and greatswords. I might try greatsword this time round. Because over on Shadow Knight's server, my character is using a pair of pistols, and it's quite fun. It is quite fun, I will say that. But I like the look of the greatswords as well, the greatsword abilities, so I might see if I can swap over to those once I learn how to make a greatsword. And show off some of that. What else is there? I'm trying to think.
Drink it in.
Holy crap, we're still in this fight? No. Ah! I made I will be honest, some errors were made there. Get him! Yes! Raven, massive kudos for staying alive that long. Like, absolute carry.
New knowledge acquired.
Take everything. That morning, Lily. Bro, take everything, even the rats. Hey, yeah, Raven, as I always say, if it's not nailed down, it's yours. And if you can pry it loose, it wasn't nailed down. Take everything that's not nailed down, and then the nails. It depends, Coffee. Do you feel like you could pry me loose? Ah, nah, that's a bit of a loaded question, really, that, isn't it? Right, let's see where Lydia's at. Over yonder, I see. I can do some bribery. Does that count? Does that count as prying me loose? I'm not sure. She's this way, but far away. Stupid daytime. Who allowed it? Who allowed daytime on this server? You know, you can actually, you could, when you do the server creation options, I don't know if you used to or to, but you can actually set the server to just be in permanent daylight. Or permanent nighttime. Well, no, you can do long daylight. And I think you can do permanent night, or you could at least do incredibly short days. Excuse me. Hey there, random skeleton in the middle of a human camp. Right, where are we headed? Cool. Yeah, she roams the roads, doesn't she, Lydia? Let's see if we can't... Oh, good morning, strange plant. Be gone. Much preferred Gorswan as a roamer. Yeah. Yeah, when he's in that graveyard full of undead bastards, it's a bit of a toughie, isn't it? Oh, she is actually back this way. I've chosen poorly. I think she's along this road. Probably. I might have to wait for nightfall before I fight her, though. She said one of the humans go, who are you? Hang on, no, she's... Oh, there she is. There she... Raven's found her. Raven's found her. Pew pew! Aww. If the weird plant could go away, that would be great, please. I see it.
Think on your feet.
Mortar. She got a mortar. Oh, she killed the plant for us. Nice. Thought on my feet, and what I chose to do was just keep hitting you. Oh, Come on. There she is. Got her. Nice, nice. That's a good Lydia kill. And then we just need Clive. Clive. Hi, I'm Clive.
I feel stronger.
Right. Let's what to do. I don't think I'm gonna go straight for Clive. There. I'm gonna head back to base, see if I can do any growth. I'm just gonna go via this camp though. And rob them blind. Yes.
Would you say $90
$90 a wallet if it came with a lifetime guarantee. I think I'd also have to really look at the wallet. You know?
it's
Maybe? I don't know. I don't think I ever become that attached to something I want a lifetime guarantee on it like that, though. That's the thing. I'm fighting for this, I want this damn chest now. Damn it! Stand still! A little bit, yeah. Clive in the extreme west, Shed Pablo, yeah. He's miles away, and I didn't... Basically, right, I'm being massively lazy. I'll admit to that openly. Pew pew! Ooh, merciless stuff. That's what we want. Hey, Fal, eat something while someone... Oh, that's a point. I'm on wretched blood, aren't I? Frail blood. Thanks, Fal. I'm paying attention, honest. No, I don't remember where this damn... This way? Yeah, oh, look, this is a plot. Doesn't feel like a very good plot. It's just like a ground level plot. I mean, I suppose for PvE like this, doesn't matter. Jesus, coffee. That's quite the raise. Yeah, Chaos Archer wasn't a bad fight, was it? Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da. You seem like you're a little behind on there now. Yeah, this is I've started a new game for just on stream, just sort of a PvE server, so that we can show off what Gloomrot's got, and also because me and Coffee have nearly completed everything on the server last time I was on, so I needed to start from fresh because otherwise chat wouldn't get to see anything. Right, rock and roll. Let's put a load of stuff in these. As and where. One of my favourite buttons in this whole game is this compulsively count, because it just quickly and easily sorts stuff into the chest that you're looking at. Alright, research desk. Boom, boom, boom. Damn it, I thought I had that one. Oh no, I do. Haha! Discover! Oh, stone ornaments. Pants. Also, you place the blood press backwards. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a useless example of humankind. Explodes on hit, dealing 28% damage and inflicting leech on nearby enemies. Yes, please. I will take it. So we definitely need more boxes. Yay! Time to make a jagged chest to get rid of the junk. Yep, absolutely. Now that I can do that. That lad, planks and copper. copper. And are they all in here? Yeah, they are. 238. Is that enough? I can make 19 of these. Cool. Is that enough? I don't know. I don't know. Right, so yeah, now I can basically put all of this in. Right. Fair enough. Was wondering as levels seemed low. Figured I would see what was going on whilst waiting for Diablo to actually log me in. Fair. I cannot wait to get Diablo. Because everything I see about it is telling me it's as good as I was hoping it's going to be. The only complaint people seem to have had about it is microtransactions. But as long as you're not planning to make any microtransactions, which, spoilers, I'm not, that's fine. You know, that's not an issue. We've already got Night Stalker vests, so we can shred the book. Hey chat, don't shred books in real life, okay? It's not cool. The rest of that in there, toggle it off because it's night time. 47. Oh, that would be enough actually. Microtransactions and necro summons are kind of dog. Okay, but fair. What we have to keep in mind, I think, is that in the early beta versions, the necromancer stuff was ridiculously strong, like almost obnoxiously strong. Right, it was crazy. So I think it needed something doing to it. Sadly, you know. So it's the necromancer was so like obnoxiously powerful to start with. To which I was not complaining. I'm a lifelong necromancer player in the Diablo games. Many cosmetics though on microtransactions. Yeah, and to be honest, as long as it stays as cosmetics, I'd have no issue with it. Personally. I don't mind cosmetic microtransactions. Those I could definitely live with, because they don't mean I'm not having. Basically, people can't pay to get stronger if it's only cosmetics. If you're just doing cosmetic microtransactions, people can't pay to get stronger. Now, I do take some umbrage in it being a £60 game with planned paid DLCs and the microtransactions being as expensive as they are. Those three things all together, like, that's a lot of price that they're trying to get out of people, right?
Oh, and they're not the only game, right? Can I mention about today's thing?
You can mention about today's thing. You
Right.
may.
So, as you all know, I play Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Do you?
I'm a big fan of the game.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
I continue to be a fan of the base game. However, something I learned literally 3 seconds ago. Some of the premium shop items haven't even been correctly photoshopped. So like partial green screening is still visible around the outside of some of the items.
Oh dear.
Some of them are blurry. Like when you place the item, it's blurry.
That's not good, is it?
They've started gating quests behind paywalls.
Ooh, see
Quests
that's
fine. Quests.
locking chunks of the game behind it at that point. Like,
They promised us they wouldn't do it until full release, and then it would be
man.
DLCs.
that sounds like NASA transmissions. I have seen the cost of playing Diablo Immortal. Someone added it up, didn't they? And they figured out that, like, to get everything done in Diablo Immortal, the mobile game, you'd have to put like £100,000 into it.
It's insane.
Also, I thought I only made one Raven.
I think Toolbox and I are kind of united on what we always say about it. We have no problem with microtransactions if they are purely cosmetic and they have no effect on your game.
Yeah, because then they're just optional, right? If someone wants to put a little extra money into the game,
Yeah.
they can.
A little optional extra. It's a nice, to be honest, it is a nice way to say thanks to the devs. If you've really enjoyed the game that much and you want to fan it. But for anything that's going to affect the base game, like a 60 to 70 quid game, nah.
Right, it just seems a little unreasonable, to say the least. Oh, hey, Streamloots. Popping up, I see you there.
And again, with Dreamlight Valley, I am super happy for them to have DLCs because it means we can pick and choose which Disney properties we include in our game. Some people only want Disney and Pixar characters. Other people want to add in the crazy characters if they come through.
Yep.
So it gives you that choice.
I hate pay to win. Correct. Thank God, I hate pay to win games. In fact, I've had offers for sponsorships here on the channel that I have turned down on the basis that they are a pay to win game. Because like I hate them so much, I don't want to endorse them. I don't want to encourage them or anything like that, right?
You can tell. You can tell when they come through as well, because they're offering like 10 times everyone else.
Oh, Raven,
It's
I have
like
all the planks.
too good to be true for a reason.
Yeah, yeah, right? So, I don't know. It's, yeah, the notion of pay to win sucks. I don't mind, like, subscription-based models that add little benefits for members. Again, nothing game-breaking. I don't mind microtransactions that are cosmetic, because, again, not game-breaking. But the moment you can pay to get ahead in a game, especially in a PvP game, like, double extra in a PvP game. You should not be able to pay to get ahead in a PvP game. Just simple as. If your game's model is built on the notion of making players pay to be stronger than each other in a PvP situation, you're trash, and you should feel like trash. And I will not sit on the fence about this. I hate when they have new classes behind a paywall and the new classes are OP. Yep, that is another example of pay to win. That is absolutely another example of pay to win. Different example, but one that definitely still holds up to the stereotype of pay to win. Right, shove a load of stuff in there. I don't need it. Since neither of us are using them, I'm going to crush these things and get some gems back out of them. I'm also going to light this mist brazier, because otherwise we'll burn to death, and that will not be fun. We should probably build more than a one square castle at some point. Cash grab like Day 1 DLC as well. Day 1 DLC is inexcusable. No, yeah, I don't accept Day 1 DLC at all. Like, that's right out of order.
Actually, Dreamlight Valley is doing early access DLC.
Dreamlight Valley is doing early access DLC, but Dreamlight Valley has been in early access and playable for a while, right? Since September. So that's a little more excusable.
Say this, they did say that the side quest stuff is that it's side quests, it's not main story. But it's also $20.
Coffee, have you got a Waygate yet? Also, are you in voice chat yet? No. God, Coffee. No to both. Fair enough. Who do I need? I'm going to spend my time on this server making my place look pretty. Fair. Fair. Just keep in mind this server will only be up during streams. Just so you know. This will only be up during streams. So you've only got whilst I'm live. But we will be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays in this until we're done with it. So the current list, chat, for those wondering what we're streaming, the current list is Tuesdays and Thursdays, V Rising, Fridays, Stolen Realm, and Sundays, as ever, are RimWorld Central. Begotten Spider. Silly Spoder. I'm going to come and put a Waygate in your base if I'm careful. Oh, he got riggedy wrecked. See ya. Is that your pet bear? Leave Dave the Golem alone. I'm just coming to get research. By the way, like, feel free to pop over to ours and nick all the research as well, because actually I think by me using this one, it might have put all our research into your one. Worth a check. So, I saw you, fascist. Hey, look, I didn't interfere with him. Honestly, I applauded him for absolutely wrecking a lad. And frankly, I think that he is the best base defense you can have. It's just a naturally occurring stone golem outside it. As early game base defense goes, it's pretty solid. Let me keep my chunky boy. Hey, I have nothing against your chunky boy. Morning. Oi, just calm it. Calm down, calm down. What I should actually do is go and get our copper coins, and then I can potentially yeah, come on, get. Yes, okay, I'm leaving. But I'll be back with copper. To yoink. Oops, I did not take into account that my dash would not be charged. Bye. Just the drive-by theft. I need to eat someone. I constantly need to eat someone, Falgard. It's video gaming echoing real life. No, it's not. I have Dave the Rock Golem, Gary the Corpse Pile, and Jeff the Bear. We're vibing. That's amazing. So good it made me cough, chat. Boop. Can I leather, coarse thread, and copper? Boom, boom, boom. Boom and boom. So I'm only missing the boots. So if I grab all of our copper coins, wherever I've put those. Oh god, that's so many. So I've now got all the research that both of us have got, which means if I go here, buy stuff that neither of us have, and then learn it. Coffin, can you check in your research thing and tell me if it's put any items in there that you didn't already have, like when I looked in it?
Can I interest you in a little something?
Spear, Ring of the Warlock, I don't think we've got. That's my lot. It did, winner. Which means also, if I come to your research table now and use these books, then I can still take the knowledge back to my research table. That's also important for me to know. I'm just going to pick up the... Oh god, Gary! I'm here. I come in peace. Chill, Gary. Because he's a vegan vamp and can't eat animals. Yeah, it's true. Oh no, you can. You can. You can eat animals. You just can't eat plants, I guess, is the issue there. There you go. You should have a bunch more stuff in there. Including most of the weapons and all of the armour should now be in there. Hey, Burr. Thank God it's almost night time. Aaron Burr, sir. What, Angelica? What, Eliza? And Peggy. Our Peggies are very different, that's true. It was fun, I just want to get the email now, I want to know. I just want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? It's welcome to a musical episode of In the Toolbox. Oh, I got all excited. There was a symbol on my email app, but it's just Humble Bundle telling me about some new bundles that are available. I mean, that is exciting. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the specific email I was hoping to get right now. So therefore, I'm inherently disappointed.
Sister Act returns to the West End.
You keep getting Sister Act returns to the West End. Well, we're not going that far.
No, but it is. It's coming back in March.
It is coming back, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. Miststones, sapphires, or emeralds. Any of those at crude level. No, we have topaz. The one...
Thursday, isn't it?
It's only Thursday. Yeah. So there's plenty of time for them to put the information out about who's got what roles, but I just wish it was now. I know I'm impatient, chat. I'm well aware. That's who I am as a person.
It's up to date on Dreamland.
Okay. Oh, I am carrying the silver. That was not smart. Compulsively count. Always compulsively count, chat. What? Angelica? It's stuck in my head now. This is what I've done to myself. This is where we're at. It's a problem. Right, what am I trying to craft? I'm trying to craft anything. I don't know. I've got the full set of armour. That's good. Full set of armour, great. I was looking at bags. Did I will not throw away my shot. Absolutely. You know, just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship. Oh God, yeah, fell. The compulsive count, right? Like the grandfather, as it were, the granddaddy of counts. That's counts with an O in it. Not there's something brag, amaze, and astonish. I'm loving just. I like the idea that I've got now in my head just Lin-Manuel Miranda doing all of the Hamilton raps, but forgetting the words partway through and just going something something and then carrying on. Oh dear. See, I've even got like my inbox just open because I've realised it only notifies me about certain emails. Miranda featuring dementia. Jeez. Accurate though, you know. That's fair. That's fair. What does reinforced planks need? It needs iron, doesn't it? So we're a little way away from that. What else can I do to upgrade? I could upgrade my sword. No, I could stop having an itchy, rutting face. No, I can't. Not possible. 2 crude sapphires. That's all I need. 2 of the shitting things. I'm not angry. You're angry. Gem vendor. Good old gem vendor. That means we can do that. Potential. I keep forgetting just how bloody useful these vendors are, right? Like, these have been a massive game change. So again, new addition. Here's another Gloomrot thing that I've been using and not really told you guys about. Is the addition of these shady vendors. Gem vendor, I require your strongest gems. You can't handle my strongest gems. There we go. I only needed one because there's one back at base. That's good. But yeah, the fact that there's certain materials and gems and things, and there's a group of shady vendors at each tier. So there's tier 1, 2, and 3 shady vendor. I swear to sweet baby Jeebus, if you've got a sapphire in you, I'm going to be pissed. Thought I said gem defender. I didn't. Nah, amethyst. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept amethyst and some gem dust. Because I would have been so cross. So cross, chat. So, I feel like there's a lot more, course... Oh, I've got it on me, mate. I was using it, sorry. Be back in a sec. Not available. Sag. Thanks for coming in, Jojo. Why would you... What? Okay. Damn it, Toolbox, stop hogging all the stuff. Never. Nope. I refuse. Right, sword, whetstones, and my sapphire. Oh god, if I just put it... I hate everything. Yep, I did. Ooh, nice crossbow, mate. 12 whetstones. How many whetstones have we got? Oh, 24. Nice. Nice. Boop. Right, there we go. We are now gear level 35. That's nice. That's good. Compulsively count that. That. You want to upgrade your gear? Right, I'll put everything back now. I'll put everything back so you can you can have a turn at upgrading. It's fine. Planks and ingots, but more of it. 28 items, 21. Yeah, we want bookshelves. What do I need? Planks. Weirdly, bookshelves much better storage than boxes. Who knew? There we go. So what we'll probably do is start some organisation. I'm not saying we'll have a massive amount, but we'll do gems in this one for now. Hey, cool. I think we're out of copper. We are not. Okay, for realsies, I've put everything down now. I didn't spot that in my inventory. That's entirely my bad, dude. I'll do a herbs and flowers shelf. Yeah, absolutely deserved getting shot at there. But not seeds, so it's just the actual herbs and flowers in here. You can name them, can't you? You can bloody name them. Chat, you can bloody name them. Yes. That's so satisfying when you can do that, you know.
You know this photo from earlier?
If I want to come over there, I can make a waygate noise. Yes.
Yeah.
He talks like an angel, talks like an angel, walks like a model, but his body look like buffalo. And this makes no sense to chat. No sense. And I was going to say, and I'm going to provide zero context because it's funny to me. Jojo is out. Yep, that's understandable. Oh my eyeball. Ah.
Donald Duck just running towards me like a hellhound force.
God, why? Donald, what the shit, man?
I don't like it.
Oh, make him stop.
Take it back. Back the update. I
Put
don't
it
want
back. Put it back. Plague Sanctum steps. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Why are they so huge? Oh,
This
they
will
go
not
there. Nice. Plague Sanctum shit. Let's all use the Plague Sanctum stuff. I'm making it fancy, chat. I'm not. This is like an ungodly production base. I think Coffee's base is going to be the fancy part. Yeah, we're the industrial quarter. Right, so I need to grab the stuff necessary to place down a gate. So I need doopy-doo teleporters. Here we go. I need flappy bits. Absolutely, every good gate needs flappy bits. Obviously. I need gem dust, which is actually probably one of the easier parts. Just grab that out. A little bit of this noise. And then I think that's it. Yeah, right. So if I come over to Coffee's place... Coffee, mate, you're going to have to tell me exactly where you want this. That was very orky. Just yeet it down somewhere you can move it. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, that's a great point. Question. If you move it... I guess we'll find out. Because I'm guessing, even though it's a clan one, everyone will still need to come and discover it, right? Like, it's usually the way it ends up working. Snowflowers and pollen. But... Spoda, do you mind? Do you mind? Be gone. Be gone. So, God, my brain's not functioning. You're the big lad. If you move it, are we going to need to come and discover it again? That's the. Oh my god, it took me so long to figure out how to bloody say that. Right. So right now I can use this to teleport between our castles, which is great. Oh, later on we can make little one-way teleporters, or little two-way teleporters, can't we? Like, you can put down 2 red pads. That's probably would have been a cheaper way to do it, but... Oh well, this allows you to teleport to any waygate as well, so... What you can do, if you're extremely lazy, like me, is use the 2-way teleporters just to get around inside your own castle. Oh, let's light None of that belonged in there, but never mind. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Don't judge me, at least not out loud. Right, so now I'm level 35. I should be able to absolutely crush Clive. In theory. That's the theory, anyway. I could do a copper crossbow for him. So I think we've got enough topaz for that. That said, I've never been very good with the crossbow, so screw it. We're going in with a sword. At least until we can make great swords, like I say. And then we're swapping out. Because I love the sound of great swords. Absolutely could have teleported to Coffee's house. In fact, let me do it. Let me do it. Dang it! I refuse to walk this small extra distance, and I think I should be able to jump off his castle.
Who would win a lion or a shark?
Who would win in a fight, a lion or a shark?
If you put them on neutral ground. Hypothetically.
So basically, you're assuming either that the shark can operate on land or the lion can operate flawlessly in the water.
Yes.
I don't know. That's a great question. Sorry, I've just had a massive stomach cramp. I'm fine, chap. VC. Coffee says VC. You're home. Go drunk. There you go, chap. No, done. Right, first thing I need to do here is eat someone, I think. Or I need it to not be daytime. I've arrived at the worst time. Oh, I don't need correcting. I do mean eat someone. So sad. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation.
We need to do it. So many people are doing them. We just need to.
Yeah, that's fair. But we need little Hanson up here, really. Yeah, that's fair. What's your percentage? 4. You're trash. You're trash! Using my lunch hours from work to do impromptu karaoke streams. What do you think, chat? Give me a number between 1 and 5.
3.
It's Roomies. March Equinox.
Wait, I do all the bits.
I just put them. You told me to put them out of reach of small hands, and so I did, and now I'm in trouble for that. But you were non-specific about which small hands I was to keep them away from. So I don't know. It's beer.
Oh, that's the bread one.
That's the this is bread.
Literally, it says it bready.
Chat, it's a can of bread
I'm not even wrong.
with a clean, rich, toasty, and bready malt flavour. Okay, you know, let's get bready.
All right, give me a number then.
3.
No.
Oh my god, it literally is. No, it's like, oh god, it's like fresh bread though.
What?
It's kind of like it's like fresh brown bread. Wait for the smell to hit you.
What sort of witchcraft is that?
Witchcraft.
Okay, so if you smell this beer before you drink it, it smells like beer. Then you drink it, and then about 2 seconds later, it's like a gassy aroma. Right.
Amazing.
That does make me concerned how they
New
achieve that.
cover here. I know, right? How do they pull off the bready aftertaste? And specifically aftertaste. Oh god, you're 76%?
Listen to a stab.
I know, right?
Like, you can have all the best of
My cable, please. It's yanking my ears off. It's yanking my ears off, Vicky. Please, I'm gonna pull my ears off.
There's a stack supporter, there's a multi-grain.
Multi-grain, is that what made with Cheerios?
I gonna like more, the multigrain or the rice stuff?
I don't know. Multigrain, maybe? What are the 3 food groups? Bottle, can, and keg. Yes.
Drink responsibly.
Yes, everyone, I expect they use some bread yeast. It's like, literally, the aftertaste is like fresh brown bread.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very interesting and not something I think I've experienced in a beer before.
Lighter than I thought it was going to be, because usually...
Yeah,
beers
usually bready beers are quite like heavy, so it's quite a light one. Tailed Loki, thank you so much for the follow. Jump in the toolbox, grab yourself a drink, and let's play some games. I hope you're having a wicked day today. I have to do
Loki,
a posture check. And...
got my eyes on you.
Wow. I have to do a posture check.
You cannot just invite Loki into your chat and think everything's going to go smooth.
But it might be the nice variant. There is a nice variant of Loki, right?
Is that the shark? Or the crocodile?
Probably the crocodile. Yes, the crocodile is definitely the nice variant, right? I love how this guy just exploded violently. Yes, there we go. There we go. Exactly. I love how this guy here just exploded violently, and his mate stood next to him has done nothing about it. Not even showed a shred of concern. You give away candy. Exactly. How could somebody who gives away candy be a bad person?
Well,
Come on, think about it. Use your noodle.
Oh no, it took a turn.
It did take a turn. I'm not... At what point should I stop encouraging this? Boom! Boom. Oh, yeah, boom.
Okay, I can already tell you're our sort of people. Welcome in.
Welcome in, grab a seat.
Maniacal laugh.
Yes, yes. Grab a seat, you know, just pull up a pew. You are basically one of us already. Welcome to the family.
I hope you did like a little bow as you said that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
No, don't.
Don't try the veal. This stuff's horrible. Whose idea was veal? Your blood is 91%. I thought I did well with 76% blood, but yours looks even tastier. Come here. How do you feel about war crimes? Like on our application forms, it's how do you feel about war crimes? Specifically, the Geneva suggestions.
What are you looking at?
Oh, that's a world of bad people. Oh, and that's an oh my god, I've made such an awful. I'm just oh shit. Ah! The ads really. Oh god, there's explosions everywhere, chap. Explosions.
You know how you're a vampire?
Yes.
Have you considered at home being a dentist?
Vampire dentist.
No, just a dentist.
Not a vampire. You want me to stop being a vampire and take up dentistry?
Just not great at it.
Wow, don't quit your day job, vampire. Whatever that is. Come here. Come here. I'm not doing too badly now, look. I've got him cornered-ish. I've killed his mates. That's important. It's an important part of cornering someone. Trying to kill their friends.
Every month you can boil cold hard cash.
You can. It's neither cold nor hard. I keep it quite warm, actually. Warm, moist cash. And now nobody wants to enter.
Plan is working.
Oh, coffee. I didn't realise. Maybe you'll get it. Did you get it?
New knowledge acquired.
Did you get it?
Do we need to explain the word team again?
He got it. Yeah, I know how team works. I know how team work. I thought this would be a mark than your name. That's completely fair. Right, that's Clive. I'll sort out Putrid Rat later. So next it's Nicolaus, so I can do the paper mill. I think
You're murdering some paper.
I'm murdering someone to learn how to make a paper mill.
Oh, you don't even get the
I
paper.
don't even get the paper mill. He doesn't have a paper mill. I don't even know if he knows how to make a paper mill, but apparently, because apparently killing him magically teaches me how to make a paper mill. There is an iron team. It's in the a-hole. Absolutely correct.
I don't get that because there's not an I in a-hole.
Draw an A, like preferably like a bold A, one with draw a thick A with 3 C's. Right. Thick A. Yeah. And then like the gap at the bottom is the line, and the triangle gap in the middle is the dot. And then you've got a line dot, so there's an I in the A-hole of team.
I won't lie, chat. Sometimes he talks to me and it's like an alien language.
It's like he's trying to tell me something, I'm sure of it.
I try so hard.
And get so far.
My brain has been awful this week.
Yeah, brain has not been on a good one, has it?
No. I mean, it's always broken, but like, this week it's worse.
Let's go kill an undead guy. Yeah, thank you, Falgard. Tailed Loki, so this is just a PvE server. We do have a PvP server where we're constantly fighting the Toolbox community against the Shadow Knights.
Info in Discord?
The info is in Discord if you're a community member once you've done the 1,000-point redemption. To prove you're not an asshole. Which is literally the whole reason we have it. But this one is a PvE server because we just wanted to be able to do a stream where we showed off to chat sort of what the new stuff is in Gloomrock, because there's loads. There's absolutely tons of cool new stuff been added to this game. Yeah, it's been update time recently for a lot of games, hasn't it? Is this the time of year when devs are easiest to cajole into getting releases out? It is. Oh yeah, no, yeah. All the kind of summer fests and sales and releases makes sense, doesn't it? Would I want to do like a teaching stream? So, tell Loki, I do my best to sort of detail games as I go through them. I guess quite a lot of the time I'm playing a game for the first time as well, so we kind of learn together with chat. I don't think I do specific teaching streams, but I'm always happy to answer questions and help out with stuff and. That's it, Severin. Yeah, it's the end of the academic year here in the UK, so it's a great time to be releasing games. Because all those kids are going to need something to do.
And on that note, we would like to thank the gaming industry for their contribution to the sanity in our life.
Right. Ooh, you pulled that with your face, didn't you? Whoop! Ah! Oh, I forgot the stupid explodey skulls. Those are new, by the way, chat.
Severin, he does know that. He should know that.
Just look, it's near... I'm not at school anymore, so all knowledge of school holidays is actually pretty vacant from my brain, despite the fact that we now have a child at school. Sword versus spear? Personal choice, really, and it doesn't really start to come into play until you get copper gear, so don't worry about it too much until then. But it just kind of depends on the attacks that you like to use, stuff like that. So I quite like this one for the sword, the spin attack, whereas the spear has one where you do rapid stabs to the front. Problem with it for me is you have to stand still whilst doing it. And to me that's not okay because I love to keep moving and always be ready to dodge attacks, right? I find that that's a massively important part of the game. But it comes down to personal preference. For a long time, I was a big fan actually of using the axes as my main weapon. Because the axes has a lot of mobility built into it, and a lot of damage as well. So it's really, really good for that. I'm waiting, mate. I'm just going to clear up to it. So yeah, I really liked the axes for a bit. Some people swear by the mace as well, and then later on as well, there's going to be the greatsword that you're going to unlock. There's going to be all sorts of other stuff. So. Try all the weapons, would honestly be my advice. Give them all a try, because you'll also find that some will be way better for some bosses, and some will be awful. So... Oh dear. Like, here's Raven, with a big old clunky mace. And the mace is quite nice because of this sort of leaping slam attack, that's quite nice. So yeah, I think they've all got their place, as it were. I really do. Oh, that's a lot of explodey lads. Just get away from them. Oh wait, you're not Raven. Wait a minute, you're an assassin. Wait a minute, you're not Raven. I knew that. Oh god, that's... What's the time for? Merlin has awoken. He has awoken! Yeah. I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, I got him. It's this assassin. This assassin's a bloody nightmare. There we go. Two of us made that way more feasible. That was good. That was good. Jeez, you think Spear and Reaper are the best PvP-wise? Okay, yeah. The Mason Axe were only for collecting gear, so they have bonuses to it. But again, the Sword has bonuses to collecting from plants. The Spear deals more damage to creatures. So for against creature bosses, it can be worth it. Like the bear and the rat and stuff like that. It can be much more worth it. How do you confuse me with an assassin? Because I'm not a very observant person, Raven. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to break it down to that. I'm not massively observant. And that's one of my major failings. Sword is top tier for farming because of spin. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It really is. So you can go into the middle group of enemies, and certainly if we've got enough damage output, you can really hagger a lot of them. Big wide swings as well on the sword is quite nice. The great sword even more so, though slower, but harder hitting. So, I haven't heard Paga since we went to LARP.
Oh, is that
Oh, this bread beer. It's messing with my head. Yeah, the scythe has an ability where you can throw it at a point, and it will spin on that point for a little while. Now, if you time that correctly with the moment when you know that a boss or an enemy is going to be still, it can do huge amounts of damage. Right, I remember the ads on this guy being a nightmare, Raven. Absolute bloody nightmare. So, let's just have a go. Try and take some down. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Try and keep the number of ads he's got down. Because it massively advantage. Oh, yeah, the Grave Ward thing is really good for this guy, isn't he? Ooh, that's not ideal. Have a buff. Okay, sweet thing. Nice Chaos Fire. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, run. He's about to do his stupid spinny thing. I just used to fail to dodge all the time. I'm a bit better at it.
Let's test that meat suit of yours.
Meat suit, wow. Oh my giddy on. There we go, That's a few more of them down. God, I hate this guy. Good, daylight. That'll improve this fight, won't it? No, come back here. Mind out. Raven, mate, if you could get some health orbs, you might need them. It's coffee. The stupid teleporting away. Come here. Yeah, Raven, stay in your body, mate, because we should be able to drop him down and get you up. 2, 3. Got him. Yeah, if you pick Raven. Excuse me, Mr. Guy with the crossbow. Let's take this rat now. Fine, and I'm taking this rat. Cool, we should all get it. That's good. Yeah, Falgod, you leave the Reaper thing at a corner.
I feel stronger.
Hateful embrace. It's okay, I only demand payment in ooh-woo. Ooh-woo, what's this? No one's around to stop me these days from doing that. Just a thought. Pelora the Fatewalker, what are you good for? Growing plots and gardens, okay. Did my phone just make a noise? Was it an email? Could it have been an email? It wasn't an email, chat. I want an email. Need it, I need it fixed. Calm down, Spanis, Raven. As I'm sat here going. What do you mean calm down? Who needs to calm down? Not me. Sif. Was fair. The sun. I'll slap you through the internet. That's fair. I swear, like, the first person who actually figures out a way that you can slap other people over the internet is going to become rich and famous. I mean, you know, VR with haptic feedback, we're most of the way there. Right?
So I've waited 21 minutes for this quest to open to me.
Oh no. Oh no, what's wrong?
I start following the quest line, I'm following the story, everything's going great. Then we have to go in someone's house. And that person is asleep. Which means you cannot
So you can't enter their house.
4 hours. I'm fine.
You're okay? You good?
All the other updates have been joy. This one has been infuriating.
No. I'm sorry.
I just want to do fun Disney things.
I just want to do fun Disney things. Spanners, I will just send you a handwritten letter with FU written into it. That's, you know, it's pretty close to receiving a slap via the internet, isn't it? Hey!
That was the slap from the
No, that was just you. That was just taking an opportunity. That was, wasn't it?
That was a slight tap and the sound effect.
Stick that on.
Most welcome, Raven Guards. Anytime. Anytime at all.
Literally, whenever you like. Even when you've not asked. You bastard.
I mean, yeah, let's not bring domestic abuse into it, because
It's bad, okay?
it's bad, okay? It's always bad.
Use your safe word.
That's pineapple,
What
right?
was the safe word? No, it was anti-disestablishmentarianism. Now here's your ball gag.
But I can't say those things.
I was going to say, I don't even need a gag to make it difficult.
You just asked me to say that and I'm gagged.
What's the safe word?
I have a problem.
What's the
I
problem?
looked at your game and was like, oh, I can't wait to unlock these bookcases. They'll look great in Dreamlight
Oh
Valley.
no, oh hun. Oh no. Chat.
They are beautiful though.
If you or someone you know has been affected by Disney Dreamlight Valley addiction, you can get help.
I've got 6 years.
I've got 1,300 hours in RimWorld. I can't talk, can I? Really?
Yeah, but how long have you been playing?
Yeah,
Roblox?
significantly.
Playing since September.
Bit longer than you've been playing that. Yeah, that's fair. Look, I gave you an out. I tried to give you an out, and instead of taking it, you threw it back at yourself. Just doubled down.
By the way, I feel like your chat will appreciate a game that I've been playing loads recently, and it's not Dreamlight Valley.
All right, okay.
Lost in Random.
Lost in Random. Yeah, no, that's fair. That has looked pretty cool. Let's not play that game with WoW. Yeah, no one bring up your played time with World of Warcraft, right?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Nobody wants to know.
Every time you mention WoW, someone else regains their addiction.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's like saying you don't believe in fairies, isn't it? Like, yeah. Every time someone mentions World of Warcraft, someone else gets addicted again. It's a real problem. Not a made-up problem at all.
So, Meeps, I'll have a conversation with you separately about everything that's going on with the game, but like, it's sad times, mate. Sad times.
Sag. Big
No.
Sag.
No, because I'm not sure you use it properly.
I do. And that was the end of that conversation. Let's put whetstones in there.
Your phone is lying to you.
My phone is lying to me.
Third of your step goal today.
I-
You've been working in the
I
office.
have moved occasionally, and you know, what if we had a Toolbox guild in WoW? It'd be a shame if so mentioning WoW gets people addicted. It'd be a shame if I were to keep mentioning WoW. Damn, WoW, that'd be horrible. What if we had a Toolbox guild in WoW? Wow, that'd be something. You have no idea how many people you've just
On the other screen,
doomed.
Raven is just spinning around and around. It's like,
Woof, 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 woof. Our sanity is fully intact, chat. I don't know what you're on about. I need a stone coffin. Stone brick, grave dust, and crude amethysts.
Oh, look, an email.
No, it's not. Stop. It's cruel. That's what it is.
Oh, because it's not even emails open on any of your multitude
cruel
of screens.
And unusual. And I'm pretty sure that the Geneva Suggestions would like a word.
What is it this
Another
time?
What now? What now? What? Okay, next I need palanques. Do what? Get me arrested?
Life is just full of such options these days.
It is. That's not the right thing. It's this. So, it's like, what I might have to do is, oh god, you know what? Coffee, if your castle ends up even half well laid out, what I may just do is leave this castle as a teleport point. And set up, like, bring all the resources to you, because you're clearly better at laying out a castle than I am. On the upside, we might be able to get a servant in a minute, which, you know, right now I can't afford another subscription. I know, yet honestly, like that's one of the main things that does stop me from playing WoW again at all. Like, I would be more than willing to give all the new content a try and the new expansions a try if I didn't have to pay so much money just to get back into it, never mind to stay in it. Like, yeah. Even I made a better base alone when I played for the first time. Look, I haven't been building well. I've just been building. Can I unsubscribe from stress, anxiety, and depression, please? If you find the customer service department necessary to do that, Meeps, can you please let me know? Because I would love to do the same. That would be great. So here's what Coffee's got so far. Kind of a main entrancey thing. And then this is cool. This is essentially balconies, which I like that you can do now. Like, these sort of... She sat upon a balustrated balcony. Inexplicably mimicking him hiccuping. Do you remember that warm-up? Well, amicably welcoming him in. One of my least favourite types of warm-up to do, chat, I will be honest. But, So when you're doing warm-ups for singing, there's different kinds of warm-up depending on what you're trying to warm up for. And it's worth doing a range of them. And one of them is diction. So certainly within theatre, within musical theatre, diction when singing is incredibly important. Because you've got the band going on, you've got lots of stuff potentially happening on stage, and quite often in a musical, the audience isn't going to understand what's happening if you're not enunciating properly, right? So we work on diction. And some of the warm-ups for it are great. One of my personal favourites is the be very careful not to swear warm-up, which is the one that is Mrs. Puggy Wuggy had a square cut punt. Not a punt cut square, but a square cut punt. It was round at the stern and blunt at the front. Mrs. Puggy Wuggy had a square cut punt. And you have to say it faster and faster, until inevitably someone says the naughty word. And everybody falls about laughing, tee-hee-hee, they said a naughty word. But yes, it's great fun. Yeah, see, you've got a proper forge here, haven't you? Is this forge flooring? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And a workshop. There's workshop flooring. You've got the real shit. Real shit. Are there any other floorings you need? Because I could probably take some coinage and go and buy... I think there's one more. Well, that's fair, all of them. I think at this tier there's one more, and I'm pretty sure that those vendors sell it. So if you want, I can nip over and see if we can buy it, actually. I've got the copper on me. Let's do it. You're out of available floors? Well, we need to upgrade your castle then, don't we, really? For which we need iron. Essentially, I think that's the hold back on the next level now. Is we need iron.
Wanna try?
So the other floor I can get for you is... I know I saw one. Oh no, he's not got them this time. Ah, he randomizes what he has. Balls. He did have it. He doesn't now.
He sleeps till 2 a.m.
Oh, hun. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for more floors there. And otherwise, I'll see if I can just gather more paper. And get research done that way. Oh, hey, I found the corpse pile. Or more accurately, it found me. More to the point. So yeah, I think, like, we need to get Coffee's castle upgraded. That's Gary. Sorry, that is Gary. That's fair. Sorry, Gary. That was insensitive of me. Oh, glass as well. Yeah. Oh, Raven, good shout. Get the scythe. Get that scythe. Coffee, do you want to get iron? Like, can we take him? Level 37? We should be able to, right? I'm level 35. Oh, and I could definitely upgrade my ring. That's what I've been trying to do for a little while with the gems, but just never had the right gem. Yeah, that's probably an achievable goal. Because then we've kind of got a choice. We could either build an explosive, which I'm sure that we can between us right now, or go get bear. Fetch bear. Use bear. Where did both of those rings go? Raven, did you eat both the rings? Or were there ever even two? Or did you crush them? Dagnabbit. I think you might have crushed them. At least one of them. But that's okay, because I can make another one. So basically, I'm a silly bean. So I need 4 sapphires, emeralds, or mist stones. That's alright, don't worry. Honestly, it was my fault for not using them. I can do mist stones, so we're just going to do that because it doesn't really matter. Ability cooldowns. I like ability cooldowns. They're some of my favourite cooldowns. Compulsive count. Surely that's just a vampire with ADHD. Or OCD, the compulsive count. Yeah, cool, that's better. Shall I wait for you guys at the iron... Oh, you're doing the iron mine? Oh, of course you're going for the undead general, aren't you? Yeah, I want to pick up the ability to use the iron. Because I don't currently have that. So... Your gear is kind of trash. Okay, well, I'm gear level 41. Wow, that escalated hard. Running low on blood. If you can time it right in the mine, you can get 2 bosses down and barely do any work yourself. Oh yeah, if you can get the undead general and the light archer, right, to start having a fight with each other, because they both do a lot of damage. I tried to watch Gilbert and Sullivan on BBC4 the other day, but either the mics were bad or the diction was. Yeah, and it makes it way harder to watch, doesn't it? Because suddenly, like, they're hitting the notes, but I've got no idea what's going on. So, we also sometimes do chicken tikka mango chutney and a pint of lager. Chicken tikka mango chutney and a pint of lager. That's a good one for diction, and singing it faster and faster. And the important thing is to keep the consonants going when you do that. So, you know, chicken tikka mango chutney and a pint of lager. Chicken tikka mango chutney and a pint of lager. Chicken tikka mango chutney and a pint of lager. Nana pila rice. Prime example of when diction is needed is a song that I had to do for one of the shows in the past, where the song is called Speed Test. I think I've mentioned it on stream before. And the whole idea behind Speed Test, the entire idea behind it, is that it just accelerates as it goes through, right? And as the song goes on, it gets faster and faster each time another character's... so the 2 characters singing it, and each time they take over from each other, they're kind of showing off. So they get faster and faster. And so I had to do it as an audition piece, and it literally starts off like, my eyes are fully open to my awful situation. So I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. And then it gets faster and faster to the point where the last verse, and I'm never going to be able to do it as fast as I did when I was doing the show, but it was like, in Claudia Venice Market and all the stuff I talk about, you carefully remove the lid and take away from that. Sure, you wouldn't want me to alert the daily papers. And it's that fast, and you've got to be still legible? No, audible. Whatever the audio version of legible is. Let's go with that. Because yeah, if we were to find iron right now, we still can't refine it. But audible, yeah, audible sounds right, doesn't it? Let's get down to business to defeat the bear. Big smirt. I'm going to become a bear, and I'm going to knock down the door to that rotting fort. And I'll sort out dominate human in a bit. Oh, seriously? Seriously? I said the sun's not too bad for taking out the bear. Not the worst thing that could have happened, if we're honest. Woof woof, bork bork. I'm just one of you, don't mind me. Just another wolf here. Woof woof, bork bork, right? Comprehensive covers both, yeah, yeah. Comprehensible, not comprehensive, that's a form of insurance. But it does cover both, you know. Third party and fire. Half expecting a rendition of Mulan, why not? Who is that girl I see? Not the song you were expecting. Yeah, that's the one they were expecting.
I was doing a mashup.
Ah, you were doing a little Mulan mashup. I see. Love a bit of mash. Okay, what abilities am I using? What abilities am I rocking? Because I could probably switch out. Let's do that. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. And the double dash. Oh, I didn't realise I'd unlocked double dash. Let's get Mario Kart up in this bish. Come on then! Get out of here. You silly bastard, your arm's off! No, it isn't. Can you tell that we went to see Spamalot not long ago, chat? Ah, no, I'm catching all the rocks with my face! Ow, ow, ow. Cheesy, crazy spanners, come on. Sort it out. Oh, he's gone speedy mode. Rocks, not good for your health. Who knew? Apparently I should have. Pew, pew. I'm fine. I'm good. Don't mind me. Got him. Right, that's bear. So I can become a bear, so now I can knock down the gate. It's the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, that's the difference, yes. Especially when they're bears, yeah. When the Spanish Inquisition turns up and they're all bears, just no one expects that. Trippy Shroom. Trippy Shroom. Right, so now we can go and get Iron Lad. In theory. Oh. Iron Lad is the British version of Iron Man. Absolutely. 100%. Yes. Well, mate, I'm Iron Lad. So for this we want to run up this road and then left. So it is.
That area has a fleet of rooms.
Oh, that's not good. The field's up on a hill. Just depends on the drainage, I guess. They might have a bad time if the drainage is poor. Iron Brew is the Scottish version then. Yeah, yeah. Iron Man, Iron Lad, Iron Brew, you know. That was in the old field. That was tournament mud. That had trash drainage. See, chat, it's a witty play on words because the campsite was called Tournament Stud, but when it rained, the drainage was awful, so it became Tournament Mud. Because LARPers are so clever like that. We really are. We make the best puns. Flood. Yeah, it would have been another good one as well. The thing is, it was an odd place because the mud that got created there, I don't know if it was the, what was in the soil or stuff like that, but the mud that got created there was awful. It was just the stickiest mud you've ever experienced. It was ridiculous. People used to lose boots. Just like they'd step and then... Ready? Which one is it? Oh, good. I thought it was facing them away for it to work. I would have been so angry. Not that you only get one... Damn it. I'm in the sun! Oh, got a load of free vermin sold for that. Oops. Right, they're dead. Ooh, some glass. That's a good bonus as well. Bit of glass. Love it. It's nearly night time. It's nearly night time. Ooh, you had an awful time. Now you're all our bitches. Got him. Nom. Yeah, changed my blood type, but I was nearly out of blood. And I'm probably going to need to do some healing in a moment. So it seemed prudent. Pew, pew. Ooh, that's good blood as well. Nice one, Coffee. Good blood. I say excellent vintage. Mate, I was the distraction. I was just there to get you to point your little shield at me. Whilst Coffee was there to disassemble you from behind. Being able to lose a boot in mud is regular in my neck of the woods. Yeah, it sucked for a lot of LARPers that weren't prepared for it, right? Like, and had very fancy boots. Let's give them that as well. Let's mention the boots. Oh dear. Pew pew. Pew pew. Cutlery dibble and grub. Pew pew. Barney McGrew. Cuthbert dibble and grub. Absolutely. Oh boom. Ah. Not what I intended, but I'll take it. I mean, 3 vampires absolutely bullying our way through this camp, huh? Awkward. Cuthbert. Cuthbert's a fun name, isn't it? It's nice to say. Cuthbert. Try it, chat. Treat yourself. There's an event here called the Bath and West Show. My favourite part is watching all the rich people pretending to be farmers walk around puddles in their Hunter Wellingtons. Yeah, I can imagine that's quite satisfying, right? Or bringing their Chelsea tractors and then getting stuck in the mud. I bet that's quite satisfying. You know? Ah! Oh, I forgot that attack. Wrong place, wrong time. Jeesh. I'm trying to Oh! Oh no! Ah, I got reflected out.
Rise to the challenge.
So much chaos, Bolt. Coffee. Just pouring chaos into this lad. I respect it. I absolutely respect it. Ow, he hit me in my face. A soft, underprotected face.
A rousing battle.
Triple charge? Yep. Triple charge. That's what we're up to. He got stunned for ages there. That was the longest I think I've seen him get stunned. I don't know what was different about it.
No.
Boom. Nom 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 nom. Don't be silly, they don't drive their Chelsea tractors when it's muddy or on anything other than the middle of the road. That's fair as well, isn't it, really?
Taste of knowledge.
He had a lot of hearts. How many hearts did he have? I got like 9 unsullied hearts from him. That lad was like a space marine on the on crack. Don't ask questions. Fair. Carry on. Carry on as you were. What do we want to do? Go straight to Iron Mine and just mine it out now? And then back to Coffee's house and smelt the lot, because the forge room is going to be invaluable in getting the most out of that. Love me a bit of cocaine space marine. Well, I'm lacking any other reasonable explanation for why he had so many hearts and was so angry. Like, both of those things were factual. He had about 15 unsullied hearts. So either he himself had a lot of hearts, or he'd already been collecting them from other people. Which is, you know, makes me think he's not the good guy he's trying to be. He was a bandit king. Raven just witnessed me summarily execute someone. I feel bad now. What, because you got caught? Just saying. I don't. You did well. Yeah, yes, I always feel worse about things when I get caught doing them. It's true. Let's go. You missed me. Just a coffee. Legally for my agent, I'm joking. You feel your agent's like stare burning into the back of your skull. What the hell are you doing, asshat? Oh, we should bump into the Sun Priestess coming from this direction, I think. I saw my webcam flick for a second. Thought I needed to reject my sins. Yeah, that's fair. The worst part is I didn't immediately realise what kind of agent you meant. And I thought you meant acting agent, which also would have been very legit. Because if any actor's agent found out that they were saying things like that in a public space, they'd be like, pack it in! Do you want to work again? True story. No, nobody does. I mean, fair. Can we bounce through this wall? Oh, we can. That's cool. I didn't know you could jump through that wall.
I'm not making it.
Oh, really? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can do it this way. That's fine. That's fine. I was just getting... Oh, that almost made me so angry there, chat. Could have crushed a grape. Right, let's start clearing the way, and I'm sure the coffee will catch up. Undead Guardians are a ball ache because they start shielding all the other undead. That's a new enemy type, by the way. There you go, there's his shield popped up. New enemy type for the mines here. Right, take everything, leave nothing behind. We can carry so much of this. I did realise the stack size is up, but I don't know if silver resistance is going to be relatively balanced to that, so when we come to go mine silver, we might have to be incredibly careful how much of it we're picking up, otherwise we will die very fast. You know? It's just the mining equivalent of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, isn't it? Sulfur, love it. It's a very tough skeleton crossbow. Felt unreasonably tough in a lot of ways. Yeah, this night. The mages are the ones that hurt the most, if memory serves. So I like to try and kill them swiftly. Like a walking ball ache.
For the ever-living!
Oh, there he is. And here's me, already quite low on health. We're not having a fight? Help! Oh. That ball hit the ad. Ah, oh no, I don't want to be next to him. I'm already dying. Hang on. That's vermin salve. No. I don't want it. I see your freaky harpoons coming. I'm gonna have to like focus quite a lot on trying to kill ads because I blocked both of them. Coffee's run away. Oh, is Coffee gone to try and find Archer Lady? Archer Lady's dead? Maybe they had a fight already and this guy won. Feels unusual. I'm pretty sure that her sniper shot usually does far too much damage to them, you know? Okay, that's cool. Careful, Raven. Okay, Raven is down. Repeat, Raven is down. I'm going to be as well. No! Coffee, if you can distract him, I can get Raven back up. Vibing. I've got my face. Ow, stupid. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm going to be out of combat. Which I might be. No, I'm not. Stop! Right. Ooh, 2 hit points. That's even less than I was on before. I'm gonna go and try to heal. It's probably going to end badly. But if I could get far enough away from the battle, I might be able to bloodmend. Yes, I can! Haha! Stay alive, Coffee. Ah! Cheese! That's what it needed. More cheese. I had run away, Raven, but I've come back stronger than before. Now, I would appreciate it if you would rejoin the fight, sir. Oh, God, he put that zone right on you. Let's try that again. In fact, that wasn't even him, that was the bloody environment, wasn't it? Welcome back. I'm real low on blood of any kind. I'll start just eating hearts in a minute. No. We'll have less of that. Just stay back and belt him with chaos bolts. It seems to be working pretty effectively. It's Raven down again. Raven's down again, I think. I don't know if we can get it this time. He got friends. Yeah, he did a bit, didn't he? Oh. Dodged. He's down, he's down, he's down. You should get this anyway, Raven, I believe. I'll pick you back up again. Help is on the way! That's cool though, because we can all make Reapers now. And Reapers are awesome.
I have risen again.
Oh, I've got your helmet. Or is it? Hang on, who was that helmet for? Well, I've apparently put it on and now I look like a dork. I love it. It's not mine, I got one. Thanks for dorkifying me. I am a fan. Let's get more iron. I can pick it up, yeah. So where's the Bright Archer then, I wonder? Dead. That's a shame. Would have been good to get her too. Oh, her drops were here. Right, yeah, fair. Well, I guess let's just grab the iron that we can at least, and then we can come back obnoxiously powerful and kick her ass. Oh shit, that's a mage. I hate mages. I'm going to enact plan run the hell away. These mages are crap.
There is no space in my inventory.
Nice. Oh shit, I'm full as well. No, that's unacceptable. Who needs plant fiber? Oh crap, literally out of blood. Nom 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 delicious hearts. Holy shit. An unsullied heart is like half of your blood pool. Sheesh. And I got it. I hate them. Die in a fire. Who are they never added to this game? Shields.
There's no space in my inventory.
No vampire can have a shield as a choice. It'd be quite cool if you could, I think. Is that just me? Am I the only one that thinks shields are cool? That's very possibly the case, isn't it? Let's be honest here. Filling up on iron. Yummy, tasty iron. Why don't we use shields? Well, you see. Aesthetically, physically, and emotionally, F you. We do have abilities for that, yeah, it's just... Oh, it's just something I realised. You know, they added no shields of any kind to the game, which I found strange. Stupid mages. Friggin' everywhere. burning in an undead fire. I hope you're all happy. Maybe it would make you a sad vampire if it was shiny and mirrored. It would just look like it's floating. I've made friends! I've made friends and I didn't want friends! I should actually have taken that blood. Oh no!
I cannot.
Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, you got a new cape. Nice. Nice. It's all good. Always good. Have I unlocked the next one yet? No. Who's the next one? Is it the tailor? I think it might be the tailor, right? The next one. Yeah. Nah, next one unlocks the tailor. Damn. Yeah, I tried to jump across Bowman. It didn't work. Skill gap. Skill gap. That's what it is. Absolutely. Oh, what a prick. What a prick. Love you, coffee. Yeah, no, the moment you pulled the dick move, I just auto-released. I can't blame you, but I'm sorry. That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I think Raven's down again. Oh, I need to come back and get my body done for all my stuff. My loot. Not the instrument. Oh, Raven, see, I left because I thought you'd got out of there. Because I lost sight of you and I thought you'd bugged out. Which you would have been absolutely acceptable. Bugging out would have been the correct option there. 'Cause 2 mages are horrible. Jump through a wall. Now. Oh, you were stuck behind the cart. That'd be why I couldn't see you. Nah, sorry, man. Likewise, I'm sorry. We're just all getting each other on the face. No! Make them stop. It hurts. Right, take all. So we need the iron. That's what we're kind of here for. Pew, pew. Bully, bully, bully. Bully, bully, bully. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks for the stream and the cheer up night. McGilligus, I'm glad that we can make you a little happier tonight, and I hope you're doing alright. Please, 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 always just come hang out if you ever need us. We're back on with some Stolen Realm tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to, because it's a great game. I've been having a lot of fun with that. No, no, no! I don't want to fight you! Ow! Jeez, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, out the front door to the nearest teleportal. Actually, I think the nearest teleportal's off to the right. But yeah, I'm going to take this iron to Coffee's house. Because Coffee's got a completed forge room. So we're going to get, like... Oh, how does it work out? I'm going to get 25% more iron if we smelt it there. Ooh! Sun Priestess, look at that. Looky there. What level are you? 44? We can TP iron, yes. Yeah, so we can TP anything. Coffee, we can TP anything. I think Sun Priestess might be a little bit difficult, right? Okay, Coffee will... Oh, we've accidentally triggered. When I say we, I mean... Gosh, watch out for her holiness. Try and get rid of these lads first. Can I get his blood? I absolutely can. Get wrecked, son. I can't. And, oh no, I did get it. I did get it. I didn't. Oh, I didn't get it.
This is my conviction.
Yes, that's your conviction. This is my unholy explosion.
This is my conviction.
Ooh, additional lads have arrived.
Shining blessings.
Oh shit, we got an ult, didn't we?
Conviction.
Ah, just conviction can suck it. Come over here. I put her in the trees, lads. I put her in the trees for a timeout.
Shining blessings. This is my conviction.
I am absolutely hurting. Oh, I've got that one hit point raise again. I've got that singular hit point again.
Shining blessings.
She sounds like an absolute riot at parties, you know. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running.
I will show you.
That's it. That's it. Coffee. Just keep stabbing. This is a lot of lads with shields. Got her.
Bring me salvation.
Yeah, I played with a few settings, fell. Not being a PvP. Oh god, they didn't die. They didn't die. And now I'm drinking someone. I didn't mean to be drinking someone. You know that one hit point I had before? I've got it again. Damn it.
My bags are filled.
Yes. So, yeah, because it's not a PvP server on any level, I wanted to just be able to just play, and therefore being able to teleport stuff around means that we can just get on with the PvE side of it without any worries. That was an undead lad. What do you know? Right, I'm going to find somewhere to teleport back to Coffee's house. I'm headed there. Everything is pain. Have I got any quartz on me? Nope. Absolutely not. We need the glass blower for using quartz, though, I think. Which is a ball ache. Ooh. Good bread beer. I'm a fan of the bread beer. Quickly to Coffee's house. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, this way. I know directions. Not any new research? Nope. Oh, but we can do some. Boop. I've learned how to make simple furniture, and I will share this knowledge with you. It's quite a bit of iron. Do we need more furnaces? More furnae? Stone and copper ore. They are hella expensive on stone, aren't they? I forgot that. 480. Are you having a laugh? That said, we don't want to just turn all the stone into bricks then, do we? For a guess. But wood into planks, that's fine. Hey, he's got some stuff up. Good. Good. Where do you store stuff? There. And there. I'm just going to compulsively count so I don't ruin any system that you've got going. 3 forges, nice. Yeah, no, I just watched you build them. Nice try. nice try on the attempted gaslighting the the streamer there. Right, you made an effort, and I respect that. So now that we've got metal, we can make the reinforced planks, and we should be... We need an attempted check VOD. Because with the addition of planks, we should now be able to upgrade this, right? And then you can get more floors. Ah, glass. That's the other thing. I've got 3 on me. But I guess we need to take out the glass blower. Oh, you got 30. Is that what's needed? What was it? It's just the planks. Winner. Yeah, need 24 of that and a greater blood. Greater blood's the easy part. So if we start shoving iron into the sawmill with the planks, then you can do the next level of castle. And that'll be lovely. Yeah, that's enough planks for that, isn't it? I reckon you've got enough there. Maybe. Crazy notion, but just might work. Yeah. Unless we want to make more sawmills, that's the other thing. Wood and a bit of stone. Tristan Frostguy for planks. Oh, we do, don't we? Yeah. Right, let's go quickly. Oh, it's sun time. That's a time. It's sun time, chat. Damn it, I can English. Let's start here and search for him. It's nice to see the base that's not a spike-built maze. Yeah, that's fair. That is completely fair. Vincent! We're coming for you. Coffee, can you teleport to the top base? Is that a thing that you can do? I can't remember if you've actually visited up there to unlock it. Not that you need to right now, I don't think. You can. Cool. It's good to know. Northwest close. He's real close to me, guys. He might actually just be across here. Morning, little worker. Yay. Don't worry. Don't be silly chumps. This way. Righto. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Oh, I think he might actually be in this little fortress where he sometimes chills for a bit. Yeah, he's right in there. Cool. Frosty, which is now his name, is there. I can almost guarantee that that's precisely where he stood as well. Oh, pretty close. He is, like I say, he's just chilling in this fortress. So, if you guys want to make your way here. The wonderful news is Meep's free. Is the wonderful news that Meeps is free. I really hope it is, because that's like one of my favourite kinds of news to get. Meeps is free! Hurrah! I don't know why Stitch is saying it. Hurrah! Meeps is free! Meeps escape containment, that's right, Raven. We have a breach. Rude puppers. Oh damn, thick hide. Love that noise. The sun. The blasted sun! It's a thick pie. It's something. I don't know if it was the enemy. Not a clue. I like Stitch. Everybody loves Stitch. Cute and fluffy. I swear I need like a channel point redemption to like speak with the Stitch voice for the next 5 minutes. Needs to happen. I'll get round to it someday. Keep saying it. What are these? Aha! Sun resistance brew. Yum. That would be useful. However. Ah, nice.
Through my shield, fiend.
Whoa. Oh, this guy's gonna suck to fight in the day. I'm gonna get frozen loads. He doesn't like me. Apparently I have right pissed him off. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, look at me, I'm the guy that's nearly dead already. Ow!
I feel a chill coming.
Stop aiming for me! Prick! Absolute frosty bastard. Come here. Some of them sweet, sweet healthy orbs. This car is the only reason I'm alive right now. Oh god! Fine. Fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. Look at me. Oh god, really? I walk out for like 1 moment and immediately get shot. Like, no messing, he just targets me. I hate this guy so much. I don't know why he hates me. Every time I fight him, he just despises me personally. Oh god. Well, well. Night time, eh? I'm free.
I feel
Nom nom nom. Tasty blood. Tasty bee blood. Holy balls. I don't think I've ever fought him and it'd be easy. Like, or even just simple. I'll take simple. Anything good in here? He stole his horse. Damn right. Someone needed to. Bastard. The best part of fighting these bosses is getting all of their bodily fluids. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty accurate. Honestly, I can't think of anything more accurate right now. Right, let's home run this bad boy into juicy frost fluids. Ooh. Oh dear. Let's go and get this castle upgraded. So Coffee can build more floors. Also, by the way, so when you get the castle to level 5, everything is kind of linear progression until there. But then the number of maximum floors and the number of maximum servants for a level 5 castle, I cranked the slider up as hard as it would go. So, Coffee, that super castle you've always dreamed of can be yours. I've never been more aroused. Stop, man can only get so. Right. Just Jesus Christ, coffee. For fuck's sake. Is this why we're not allowed nice things, Coffee? Is it you? Are you why we're not allowed nice things? Do you know? Yeah, it's fair. Part of me expected that response, but I suppose there was a little part of me, a little hidden part of me, that thought maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe it'll be different this time. we have absolutely played enough together at this point. I should know better. Right, that is making some reinforced schwa. Which I believe you then just need to grab like 12 of. On top of the other stuff that you had. 8. Even better. You don't even need 12, right? Don't know why you were trying to get 12. It's just greedy. Yeah, stick with 8. 8's all you need. Oh, I've accidentally equipped that, haven't I? Never mind. Often been told I'm greedy. Got all that. Can you crank the speed of crafting stuff? Yes, you can. So this is up at triple speed. Crafting and refining. Refining? That's a word. Crafting and refining are both up at triple speed. We're going to bring our stuff over to here, yes. I think so, yeah. Let's just bring all the resources we've got over here, because this is a much better base for crafting, frankly. And rather than spend the same amount of resources making the other base as good, we might as well use this one. But let Coffee build his paradise, and we will simply exist within paradise. And that's fine. Yeah, you can do it. You can change a lot with server stats on this file. And this is the thing. This is what I wanted to do with this. I don't want to get bogged down in the crafting and resource gathering. Still have it be gated, but it means pretty much all resource gathering is triple. So if you pick up a rat, you'll pick up 3, and literally whatever resources you would have gained normally is tripled. And I think it was tripled crafting speed. It might even be quadrupled. But just to get that actual crafting, especially the refining side of it, like making planks and stuff like that, and smelting. If you're doing that in bulk, it can take for frickin' ever. You know? So, you need to use me. Why? Oh, do you need some help chopping? By any chance? Do you want this area clearing? Oh, I see why you need me. Yep, that makes sense. Smash! Jesus wept. Got it. I got 1,000 clay. Oh no, it said 1,000 clay, but it was only 200. I got 1,400 stone. No tree. No tree. Bear smash, right, Lord Master? It's great. The bear is a tool for all occasions. The bear is nature's multi-tool. Fact. You can't convince me otherwise. That was a big tree, wasn't it? That contained a lot of tree. I've got no spacebar ability as the bear. It kind of makes me a little bit sad. I'm our designated bear. This is what I've become. This is what life is now. Right, so that clears this whole area and actually gives us a whole buttload of resources as well, right? Which is nice. That's this whole ground floor sorted, I want to say. Jesus Christ. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what does the next upgrade need? Like, if we wanted, I don't know, maybe more floors again? Yeah, foul. Some of it is so slow. And this is the thing, like, for me personally as well, like I say, smelting. Smelting is one of the things that takes forever in this game. Radium alloy. Oof. A new material, chat, added by the Gloomrots expansion. We are not there yet. We are not there. By quite a lengthy margin, actually. Compulsively count. What's your plan for storage, Coffee? Because I don't want to muck it up. But I'm just wondering if there's anything we can do to assist with it. Though we've got shitloads of... Yes, good. I'm glad that storage is involved in your plan. Yeah, most survival games base take ages to smelt. And the reason with all of those and this one fail is because they're PvP focused. I think that's the main reason why they do that in most of those games. Is because when those games are PvP focused, they cause a time becomes a resource. Time has to become a resource in a PvP game. Because one of the number one things that you can cost your opponents is time, right? You destroy their stuff, they're going to have to spend the time to get it back up and running. Now, if it was quick to smelt metal and build buildings, you could very quickly rebuild and it wouldn't be such a big loss. But it adds more risk factor to those games, I think, by making a time investment on those crafted stuff. So that's my reckoning anyway. I think that's why they do it. Step. Play as well. Yes. Yeah, I can't remember what the clays are for. Stone bodies, I think. So what's that this side? What do you... Oh, is this shit need clearing as well? Wonk, wonk, wonk. Maybe a garden, you think? Is that what you got planned? I'm guessing that's what you got planned. I planned for 5 though. Only like 18 of it. Only would have picked up here. I'll put the rest in all your boxes. I'm afraid. Keep forgetting I can use Q to harvest. I'll get all this down. I'm guessing, yeah. If he's saying plant fibre chat, he's probably thinking garden box. There's an argument either way on that. Is it for that reason, or is it to force you into a large-scale operation using multiple furnaces? I mean, don't get me wrong, the latter can be quite cool. But I guess also, if nothing else, it encourages that large-scale operation. Maybe. Certainly. Because you're going to have a much easier time if you do put that together. Like, yes, absolutely. Castle? You've got the stuff for that, haven't you? Yay, gardens. What's the I was about to say, what's the thinking here? But mistakes. Woof woof bawk bawk. Chasing tail. Woof woof bawk bawk. Ah, tailor room. Oh. The garden out here makes sense next to the tailor room, actually. So yeah, this tailor room, cool, and we've got some tailor tables we could be building, haven't we? Tailoring bench, and can't do the loom yet because we've not murdered the sewing woman, which is officially her name. I think you'll find. Oh, it's got a nice little path, look. Nice little path going up it. Conan, for example, we normally run a minimum of 6 furnaces or more at lower level. Yeah, absolutely. So it encourages that mass production. And I do think that is that kind of ties in with the PvP thing again, right? Because it's pretty easy to throw up quick production. Oh god, yeah, the fight with her is just a ball ache, right? It's a genuine ball ache. What have we got here? We've got prisons and all sorts we could be building. Nice. And the bricks, grave dust, and a couple of crude amethyst. Yeah, no I don't. I can just go and live at Trash Castle. When it's necessary to sleep. Yay, Trash Castle. Ooh, the floors are flying up here. Not to mention time it wrong and there's several other bosses you get entangled with. Yeah, right, it's very possible. She is a ball ache. But she's designed that way. Like, all the other bosses are going to stand and fight you, but the challenge and the difficulty with that one is the fact that she just runs away. Right, and she just kites you through the whole sodding village. Pin her in a cottage is a good way of doing it. Yeah, I've done that one before. That's worth it. No, that's looking pretty good, that is. Let's get these down. Hacha! Sweet. Crappy little stone pillar. Are you wanting to just floor the whole thing, Coffee? Like, are we just clearing everything? For a guess. No answers, only breaking. Cool. That looks good. Bit of plant fibre here. Ah! Ooh, more garden. Nice. Ah, the sun. Make it stop. Please, make it stop. Welcome to the random stone and wood box. It just is. Right, well, whilst Coffee finishes sealing the castle up, chat, that is all the time we've got for tonight, because I am shattered. So I'm going to pull you guys into the Just Chatting page, tell you what we've got coming up, and then love you and leave you for the evening. Come on over. Ah, that's the wrong button.